Bostonian is Matt Perrault.
This is our city.
The book is Dave Sharapan.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Together, they are the Bostonian versus the book.
You covered 12. Covered!
Follow the show on Twitter at Boston versus the book.
How do you like them apples?
Bringing you the best insight on sports betting news, Matt and Dave's daily picks, and an entertaining and unfiltered dive into the sports betting industry. Here's Dave Sharapan and Matt Perrault.
And here we go.
And we are off and running on a Roll Call Friday, boys and girls. How are you? Welcome into another episode of the Bostonian versus the book. Dave Sharapan, Matt Perrault, the Brigade is all filing in. It's a Roll Call Friday. If you guys haven't been here for a Roll Call Friday before, hold on. We'll explain what that means and how you could get your handle called out here live on the show. We are live on our YouTube and our Twitter X. We are replayed on Sports Grid TV and on SiriusXM. Channel 159, you will see Dave later tonight. You will not see me tonight because I'm going to a concert tonight. More on that later.
JT!
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah!
Oh, boy.
Come on.
We got a lot to get
Listen,
to.
If you don't want to go, tell her I'll go with it. I might show up there anyway.
Come on in. Justin Timberlake tonight in Las Vegas. How are you, sir? What is the hat you are wearing, by the way? Because I've never seen that before. Who and what is that hat?
That's a Las Vegas Aviators hat. I went all Aviators today. Las Vegas Aviators. This is actually a 51s jersey.
Nice. Did you do what I told you they were doing yesterday, the 5950 day?
Didn't go yet.
Okay.
Try to get there today. A lot of things happening trying to get ready for Chicago.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things happening. A lot of things happened last night. We'll get to that. A lot of things happening right here on Roll Call Friday. And the people are coming in. All 500 of you, apparently. There's only 500 people that watch the show, the same 500 every day. That's what I keep getting told, but I don't know who knows what anymore. Just one of those things.
It's not true because every day now for the last 3 days, we have done the Brigade proxy service story of the day.
Yep.
And every single day we have received a DM and or email from somebody who I've never heard of before wanting to be a part of the Brigade proxy service.
We appreciate that. That's going to be great. Listen, we're in Las Vegas. That's why I'm wearing the Vegas stuff. Matt and I are here. The show is called Bostonian versus the book because that's what we named it. And now the BVB has taken on a life of its own from that logo to you guys and girls out there watching the show, listening to the show, liking the show, subscribing to the channel @ Boston versus the book. It continues to basically just show up every day around the ish time. We're here. You guys keep getting here, getting in the chat, following us on the socials @ Sports Talk Matt, @ Sports BK Consig, everywhere we're at. We appreciate the hell out of you. But if you're coming to Vegas this summer, 100% you should come and sign up for that contest and see us. You will meet Matt or I or both.
Mm-hmm.
But everything's getting ready for Chicago. So that's why I wore Kansas City stuff yesterday. Wasn't even an uncomfortable lay. It was easy. And they're like, what are you going to wear today? I don't know yet. Skeens is starting tomorrow. Pirates, Cubs. If he starts on Friday and we get to go to that game, I'm still looking for the pants, P-Roll. I'm looking for the Bucko pants with the stripes to something. If anybody knows, got any inside information, let me know, please.
At the top, happy birthday to our friend Emerson Latzia. He turned 40 years old today.
Oh, so that's right.
Wanted to wish him a very happy birthday. Welcome to the 40 Club.
Yes,
enjoy it. Have fun in your 40s. I'm 47. You've crossed the 50 threshold. I'm next to cross that. Coming up here in a couple of years. So looking forward to seeing Emerson's celebration today. Although the pictures have been kind of interesting. He's eating food off the ground a lot lately. So we need to stop that from happening.
He changed the 5-second rule to a 15-second rule.
Okay.
He's a big kid. And that's the way, hopefully, that, you know, if you make it to 40, you should hopefully feel better, as not maybe physically all the time because you get aches and pains, but it's just a number. Everything's just a number. Move the number. 40's the new 30. 50 was the new 40. Everything keeps moving up. But welcome to the back nine. Well, I think we could agree with that. We're at the turn.
Ooh.
Lizzie's for everybody.
I don't know. I think 45 is the back nine. I think
that's
90.
Fine.
I think 90 is still going to be the.
Listen, I told you I'd sign for 80 good. I need
Yeah, me too.
80 good.
My grandpa had 81.
80 good.
Yeah, my grandpa had 81. My grandmother had 91. So yeah, I'd sign for 80 solid years. Sure.
80 good.
Yeah, fair. I'll give you that. Hey, Vic, happy birthday, man. 49 years yesterday. Nice job. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Vic.
I'll say an apology at the top here because, this is just what we do on Fridays. We get a little loose, as Sonic says. There's a Ani DeFranco lyric called, "If you're not getting happier as you're getting older, you're fucking up." And I have tried hard.
Dash it early.
I have tried to live my life by that way. And I think it's a wonderful idea of, as you progress in life, you should be finding joys and more happiness as you go. And if you're not, you should change what's going on because you only get one of these. So, I've been going through I have not talked to you about this. I should have talked to you about this before.
What?
But when you were in the hospital, do you remember were you awake at all for when the codes were being yelled at, or you just like completely under the whole time when you had your stroke?
I was awake until I wasn't. They gave me that stuff and said, count backwards from 10. Right. I didn't even make 9. But there was people talking. I told you there was 100 people over me. It was probably 4, but I remember seeing 100 people over me talking and yelling and pointing things out. Why? Why do you ask?
So when I was in the hospital, do you remember when I did the juice from inside the hospital? Do you remember when I taped it?
I do. I wanted to come choke you out. Yes.
So
yes,
that night, when I was in there after I did the daily juice on my cell phone. Yep. I was in the hospital.
Idiot.
Well, they put my IV in wrong. Do you remember me telling you this story?
Oh, do I remember? You don't remember me coming to you in the morning and you wanted to fight everybody about this. Go ahead, tell the story.
So I blocked this out somehow, some way. So the woman, I had an IV. She put the IV in wrong and it split my vein.
It hurts.
And I was like in serious, like searing pain. I was like, this really hurts. This really hurts. This really hurts. I didn't realize I code blued.
Oh,
I blocked that out.
Yeah.
Because I have now this like vivid memory of being 10 feet down and looking up and seeing all the doctors all around my bed.
Uh-huh.
But I was like not in my body.
Right.
I was like 10 feet down.
Yep.
And all I heard was code blue, code blue, code blue.
Mm.
And when I came to, the reason why I remember this is because the nurse, for some reason, like came to me like in a moment of like, I don't know why. I just thought of it one day. And I kept like remembering everything and came back like in a flashback. But like she came up to me afterwards and she was like, never do that again to me. And I was like, what do you mean?
Yep.
And she was like, we almost lost you.
Yeah.
I was like, for my arm and an IV? She's like, I can't talk to you right now. She's like, do you know what a code blue is? I was like, no. She goes, there was a code blue in the hospital for you. Just understand that. And I went and looked it up yesterday. I was like, what the hell is a code blue? And it was like respiratory distress, like big problem.
Yep.
Like it's a serious issue.
Yep.
Like the idea that I could have died in that moment never, ever occurred to me till 2 days ago.
You must have got the good stuff to pull that memory out of you.
I don't know. I was sober. It's one of those things after like, when like your life's calm and everything's good, you start like remembering traumatic things that happened to you that like your body or your mind blocked out in order to prevent you from feeling it.
Yeah.
I had no memory of that entire exchange being that serious. I thought it was nothing. I thought she was overreacting. I was like, what is she talking? She overreacted. Like it was nothing. Nope. It was much more serious than even I remember.
You told me that story in the morning when I came the next morning.
Did I tell you like it was a code blue?
You told me that she put the IV in wrong and you almost went.
I don't, it's crazy. I don't remember it being serious. I thought it was like a joke.
You downplayed it. And then I talked to that nurse outside.
Okay.
Briefly. And I'm like, is he okay? And she's like, he is now. He was messed up last night. They messed up something and, he had to be
brought back.
Say, well, he was bad for a minute or something, and I'm like, all right, is he okay now? And she's like, yeah. And I said, are you going to feed him? She's like, no. I said, oh, he's going to be bad.
That was really bad. It was crazy. I don't remember ever hearing the words code blue.
Yeah.
until like 2 days ago. And I remember like something came to me and like the world was like a prism. Like I was like the sides of the bed like dropped down 10 feet. And I was like looking up and I was like watching everybody. And I was like, what's everyone going crazy for? Like, why's everybody running around? Like it's just fix my arm and we're all good.
Yeah.
I remember like 3 doctors like running around and like going in the back and like people were pointing this, that, and the other. I was just like, so it's just, it was, I meant to ask you off air. So I'll ask you on the air about it. It was just one of those like really weird moments of like, that was way more serious than I thought it was.
I felt the same way when I woke up. I remembered everything. And I'm telling a story like it's matter of fact, like I took a nap. And I had that sobering reality about 15 to 20 minutes after when the doc said, what I saw in there takes people out. If the girls aren't home, they probably come home and find you dead, and you're having an amazing recovery. You're talking, you look like you could walk, you passed all the tests. You got a second chance at life, my friend. Don't waste it. I mean, I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. You got a second chance at life, my friend. Don't waste it. I'll never forget it. But it's amazing what your mind can remember at the most craziest times. Like later, I remembered it all. I wrote it all down. That's how I vividly remember everything. And I talked about it nonstop when I came home and I told Jess and I wrote more and I have all these notes.
But you were there for that reason. I wasn't in the hospital for my arm.
No, but you were in the hospital for a whole nother reason.
Yeah. But still, it was
that hospital trip changed your life in so many ways. I mean,
it really did.
There was a reason why you were there.
100%.
There's a reason why you stayed. There's a reason.
Thank you, Jessica.
A whole reason why. Yeah.
Your wife was saved me probably $200,000.
I'll never forget. We pulled up to the sushi place, and I said, "He's trying to leave." She's like, "Don't let him leave. Hold on." Called you back. I said, "Get back. Don't even think about it. I'll be up later."
Bad. Do not sign yourself out against medical advice, guys. Do not do that. Against AMA is a bad idea, and I almost did it. And it would have been bad if I had done it. Do not leave hospitals against medical advice. Oh my goodness. That would have been awful. For you guys who are coming to Chicago, you keep on telling us, emailing us. We look forward to seeing all of you guys. We are counting it down. We fly after the show Wednesday. We're doing the show Wednesday early, right?
Early morning show. Morning show Pacific time between 8 and 9, whatever time we can get started.
Yeah.
We're going to do the show, post the show, and then get comfortable time to the airport and everything else. Yes.
Just so you guys
Monday,
know.
Tuesday, regular time. Wednesday early different. Show.
Thursday, late show.
Friday time, baby.
Friday, no show. So this will be a roll call for 2 weeks. Okay. So just take that as we'll do. Monday, Tuesday, normal. Wednesday, early. Thursday, late. Friday, no show for next week.
That's the schedule.
We'll be at the Cubs game, hopefully, watching the Cubs and the Pirates play.
That's the plan.
During the show. So just keep that in mind coming up for Friday. It's a busy day. Super chats, a lot of things to talk about. You guys want us to get into some stuff? Super chats are available right now. If you guys would like us to talk about it, feel free to do so. What happened last night? My Celtics got destroyed at home against Cleveland in game 2.
Everybody wants to know where your Celtics hat is today.
I don't wear the back stuff. We're wearing forward stuff.
Forward. Always forward, never straight. Remember that, guys and girls. That's what we're doing.
This is the forward stuff.
But we always look back at what happened last night.
Why does Boston do this? I mean, we talked about yesterday.
Team. I have no idea why.
I don't know what they do. It's
what is that?
I don't know why they take games off. Boston has now lost 4 games as double-digit favorites in the last 2 postseasons. That's the most by any team in the last 20 years. Like, it doesn't make any sense the way that they just lollygag and go, we don't feel it tonight. It's okay. We're not playing.
Well, I mean, it wasn't from a lack of effort. They couldn't make a shot. They shot. What they shoot? 20, not even 20% from 3.
They were awful.
Couldn't make any shots.
No.
Me and Ranieri were on watching it, tied at halftime, right?
54. Yep. First half under, first quarter under, team total Celtics under, game under.
That little voice on your shoulder was right. Don't do it.
Yeah. Yep.
No. But they came out in this third quarter. They couldn't make a shot.
Yep.
And Cleveland's lead got bigger. And it was 10 at the end of 3. And you thought, okay, now's the time for the run. The run never came.
Never came.
That's it.
they don't have this killer instinct. Like they just don't have it. It's
That's
bizarre.
what a lot of people are saying. You think there's validity to that?
I do. I've said it for a while. They don't have that dog that I'm going to take, your throat out. They don't have it. Good job, LL. Hopefully you hit that. That's good. I'm glad you took that down. They always is. This is the truth, Linus. 0-2 in the playoffs, and Tam scored 25. He scored 25 last night. 5-0 when they don't. It's true because the most important
when he scores more than 25, he's good or no?
No, he scores less.
So he got to beat a distributor.
Not just that.
Put that on a t-shirt.
He has to be more of a role player, not the guy. And he tried to be the guy last night. And Nikki, you can't say that, man. I disagree with you. Not going to run circles around anybody. If Boston plays Minnesota will run circles.
Whoa, Nikki, hold on.
We got a long way to go. Okay.
We don't even know if Minnesota's going to be playing.
Yeah,
we don't know. We don't even know if Boston's going to be playing them now.
Cleveland,
you worried about the series?
No, it was. I told you it's 4-2. They'll lose one more. They're going to lose another game in this series. No debate.
Think so?
Yes, it's going 6. So I told you one game.
So if it's going 6, they're going to win game 6 and the series in Cleveland.
They play better on the road.
They play better on the road.
Defensively, yeah. They're just better. They actually are a team that's weird. They like the environment. They like going against them. So, I mean, to me, I look at Boston and I go, all right, I think they'll win game 3. They'll win game 4. They'll lose game 5 at home. They'll win game 6 in Cleveland.
Wow.
So, that's just where I was watching the game. I expect a monster effort in game 3. 20-point win in game 3.
See the number? 8.5 already.
Yeah. I lay it. Boston's going to kill them in game 3. It's just what they do. Yeah, it's what they do. They need
kill them.
They need that moment of, like if things go really well in the first game, they get soft and cushy and comfortable, and they're getting feeded the grapes, and they feel like they're all beautiful and gorgeous, and everything's wonderful. And then they get their whole entire bed flipped over, and they go, "Oh shoot, I got to play basketball now." And they go out and they win game 3, game 4, just like they did against Miami. And then they'll come back home and they'll think it's over. It's up 3-1. And maybe they win it, but maybe they lose it. And they got to go back on the road to beat them in Cleveland to avoid going to a game 7. Donovan Mitchell is going to have a 50-point game in this series. That's the next game Boston will lose. He will go nuclear and light up everyone, and that's what will happen. So,
so you took nothing away from that Cleveland could actually win this series.
No, I can't take anything away from it when I'm right when I predict stuff like this. Like it's just going. It's like winning a bet.
You're
like,
never wrong. I forgot.
No, it's not, I'm wrong a lot, but but I'm not wrong. I don't take anything away from it when I'm laying out a series and the series has gone the way I thought it was going to go
so far.
So like to me, I haven't learned anything. They're doing what I expected them to do. So it's a whole adage of like, is it more fun to win a bet or is it more painful to lose a bet? It's always way more painful to lose a bet because you didn't expect it. Winning it, just like, okay, I predicted it, I won. Okay, next up, and just move on to the next game. Like losing. Sucks.
I just saw the number. I didn't realize this. In the third quarter, Cleveland was 7 of 10 from 3.
Yeah, they hit everything. But Boston
was 0 for 8.
Yep, but their defense was.
It don't matter who they're playing when they shoot like that.
Right, but it wasn't Donovan. It was Mobley. It was a role players that were really. Donovan had a great game, but that's just where Boston. Talk to me in game 3 because they went to Miami all nervous, and everyone was like, here comes Spoelstra in Miami, and Boston won the game. There were 35 points at one point in game 3 in that series.
Holy crap! That's the largest loss by a double-digit favorite in playoff history.
Really?
Is that? Yeah, I just took a peek.
Okay.
In the playoffs since 1991.
It's not history.
The largest loss.
And look, 4 losses and by double-digit favorites the last 2 postseasons, the most by any team in the last 20 years.
Oh my goodness!
That's an indictment.
Like, is it though? Because at this point, when it's going to get harder. They lose. It's like losing a hockey game by 2 goals or 3 goals.
It's going to get. I agree, but it's going to get harder as we go deeper in the postseason.
It is.
So the wins become more significant. The losses become more difficult. And you have a team that could believe if they have the talent to hang with you. Cleveland doesn't. If you have the talent, Porzingis might play in game 3. Who knows? Boston could add a weapon that just is unmatched for Cleveland. So, like, there's just things that can happen in this series. It doesn't make me afraid of Cleveland, but says series goes 6. If it goes 7, I wouldn't be stunned, but 6 is where I think it goes.
Right.
Porzingis is if it goes to 6 or 7, Porzingis is going to play. He'll be in the lineup. He's getting close now. And against the Knicks, you can't do this. You can't give a team that's got legit talent and legit.
Can't just give them a game.
No, you can't just go here.
Can't just give them a game.
No, you have to play every game like it's your last. And they did this in the finals against the Warriors, where it was like which team was going to show up, like which team's going to be there.
In about 75 minutes, we're going to do Roll Call Friday, which we'll put your 3-digit area codes of the city that you're in, watching or listening to the show today, right now, or where you live if you're somewhere else. The number of states today, it being May 10th, we're going 38.5. We moved the number down a little bit, but we've been in the 40s pretty much every week. How many games, just put the number in right now, how many games does this series go, in your opinion? 5, 6, or 7? If you're watching the show, just put 5, 6, or 7. One number, that's all we need. Just curious what the Brigade thinks, because I still think you're right, it could be 6, but you saw what happened in the Miami series. It's the same thing. I mean, did they just win, and then win?
I think they kill him in game 3. We'll see about game 4, but Boston will be focused. I mean, a lot of people are saying 5. Cavs in 5. JC, get out of here.
Whoa!
What do you want, JC? Lay it. What's the number? What's the bet?
Oh, that's a big number you're going to pay if that's Cavs in 5.
Come on, Cavs. Come on, JC. Lay it. What do you
6,
want?
5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, CBW.
6.5.
6.5. You can't be 6.5. Cavs in 5, JC for KC. 7. Southern Star, 71.
JR, what do you want? Cavs in 5. What do you want, JR?
Cavs in 5.
You're in town. What do you want? Tell me right now. What? Let's go. What's the bet? Cavs in 5.
Be in Cleveland. He might still be in Cleveland.
That's okay. Cavs in 5. Tell me where we are.
The way these games fall is Saturday and then Monday. I wish it was a closer flight, because we might have courtside seats right behind the Celtics bench for game 5 on Monday. I'm like, man, I can't just pick up and go. I'm going to Chicago on Wednesday.
No, I'm not, JR. I'm not giving you anything. You're telling me Cavs in 5. I'm not giving you any price. What's the bet?
$4 plus
Cavs must win in 5. I'm giving you straight up. I'm not giving you any numbers. You're betting Cavs in 5.
You gotta give him the odds.
No, he's saying Cavs in 5. I'm saying he's dead wrong. So
That's
I'm saying
the number.
Name the bet. There's no number.
You gotta give him the number.
No, I don't give him anything.
Not an even money bet.
Cavs in 5. Okay. If I'm not giving anything.
Cavs in 5 is 60 to 1 on DK.
If you want to make that
60 to 1.
If you want to go ahead, I'm not giving him anything. I'm not giving any odds. You want to make that prediction, the Cavs in 5, I'll take it. Name the bet, whatever you want. I'll take it. Name it right now. Cavs in 5. Name it.
Man, oh man.
Tell me the Cavaliers are winning 4 straight games against the Boston Celtics. Tell me right now. This is beautiful. Tell me right. Well, name the price, name the bet, whatever you want.
Somebody in the chat, go find out if the Boston Celtics lost 4 games in a row at all season.
What do you want? 1,000? 2,000? Name the. I'm sorry. I'll lay whatever you want. Whatever price you want to lay, I will lay it right now live on air right now. Cavs in 5. Name it.
You have to give him 60 to 1. If you want to bet
I'm
a dime, you're going to have
to
pay him
straight
60.
up. He's making the prediction, not me. I'm not making any predictions. They're telling me the Cavs are winning 4 straight games against Boston. I'm telling you, name the price. Whatever amount of money you want to bet.
Anybody watching the show, P-Roll ain't making no bet right now. We're just talking. We're doing a show. Ain't nobody watching anyway.
I can do also. I'll go to, you know what? I'll go anywhere. I'll go to a peer-to-peer place and go make it through them.
Here we go.
There's a million ways of doing it.
Here we go.
Whatever you want. We can. It's legal. It's not illegal. I'll fly to New Jersey. I'll be in Illinois. I'll be in Illinois on Wednesday. I will make the bet.
Oh my Lord.
Tell me what you want. If you're going to say this to me, you're going to piss me the fuck off on Friday.
No!
Okay? Like, let's go. Like, honest to God, if you're going to come in and say something that crazy to me, I'm going to take whatever amount of money.
Oh, he froze. Snap your fingers. Come back.
Just tell me the price.
Oh my God.
Tell me the price.
Calm down.
Tell me the price. Name the price. If you're gonna say something
price is 60 to 1. That's what you owe him.
No, I'm I'm not making the prediction. I'm not giving odds. Go bet it then. If you want to go and bet it at 60-1, go ahead. Go bet it. But you're in this show's chat telling me Cavs in 5.
Cavs
okay?
in 5.
You tell me Cavs in 5, and 2 of you did it. So there's 2 of you who are saying this. So I'm saying to each one of you, name the denomination you want to bet, and I will go ahead and back it up.
Right. So you owe them. They put up 100. You collect 100. You owe them 6 times a piece.
No way. No way.
You won't do it?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not making the prediction. This is a straight up even money play.
This is why you'll never work in the book.
That's fine, but I'm not the one making the call. If you're going to say something that crazy to me, if you're going to say something that nuts to me, then okay, come on in. Let's go.
God. We cashed the F-bomb in under 10 minutes. Will, sorry. And then we cashed multiple F-bomb prop. This is early. I mean, we're only 25 minutes into the show. All the
buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go. It's Friday. Here we go.
Your boys pumped up. Your boys pumped up. You know why?
Let's go.
You know why?
Let's go. I am not
JD concert tonight.
Right. All I'm saying is I'm not the one making insane conversations. I'm not the one making nuts comments. Okay. That is insanity. All right. Cavaliers are winning 4 straight. Let's go. Again, find me a time where the Boston Celtics lost 4 games in a row this entire season. I'm not sure they did. 4 in a row. They lost, 18 games all year?
That's what we need to find out. Somebody in the chat, find out. Was there a time in the season that Boston lost 4 games in a row? I would say there wasn't. Right?
No.
They didn't have a 4-game losing streak.
No. It's not happening. Not to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, come on.
Whoa. Here you go. Besmirching the Cleveland people again.
I'm not besmirching anything. I'm saying, look, it's sports. Anybody can beat anybody. I've watched Boston lose to Miami, and they never should have lost to Miami last year. So they can fall apart, and I knew they were going to lose at least one. I think losing 2 games in this series, okay? Yeah. But talent is talent, okay? Mm-hmm. And they could lose to the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, but Boston not making the Eastern Conference Finals would be insane. Tommy, thank you. Boston is still minus money to win the NBA championship. Like, look, Nikki said, thank you, Nikki. Boston didn't even lose 3 games in a row, let alone 4. They didn't lose 3.
Wow.
I mean, okay. So, like, what are you doing? Like, this is insane. I mean,
Cleveland to win the championship has worse odds than the Pacers. They're the lowest odds on the board. I mean, the highest odds on the board, 100-1 it books to win a championship.
It's not even logical.
You're making people like Cleveland now.
That's fine. You love Cleveland. That's awesome. That's phenomenal. All I'm saying is that Cleveland can win this series. The Boston Celtics are not losing in 5 games. They're going to win at least. I guarantee this. I don't guarantee many things in my life. I will guarantee.
Hold on, let me get the glasses. Hold on.
I will guarantee you the Boston Celtics will win 1 more game in this series. I guarantee it.
Right.
They will win 1 more game in this series.
Geez, they only lost 2 in a row 4 times this whole season. Wow.
So, like,
you are bloviating 100%.
That's fine. To make a comment that a 1-1 series, that Boston won the first game by 25 points, that they're going to win 1 more game. That's
Rocky
not a crazy.
87. Rocky with a EY. Rock EY 87 said he never wanted the Cavs to win more than I do now. LOL.
It's fine.
Cleveland rocks.
Make the bet. Go ahead. Make the bet.
From the right price.
I'm not giving any price. I'm not the one making the comment. That's an insane comment. Insane comment. I won't even say Boston wins the game series in 5. I haven't said that going in. I said Boston in 6. That ain't happening.
Better hope they win game 3.
No, it's not over. They lose game 3. No, they can win 3 games in a row. That's not hard. I mean, they win game 4, 5, and 6. Series over. That's possible. Not worried about that. So, I mean, again, look, last year, Boston had some difficult times with Miami and teams like that. If you look at the stat breakdown, Boston's, up against Miami, a lot of the stats lean towards the Heat. Against Cleveland, a lot of the stats lean towards Cleveland, like rebounding wise.
Yes.
Boston's got some issues with rebounding. They need to shoot really well and not have rebounds. Like, it's a make or miss game. This is a make or miss team.
How about getting a hand up in a guy's face? 7 of 10 from 3.
Yeah, well, Boston defensively, defensively, Boston.
Gotta get out of the perimeter, son. Get the hands up.
They're a different team. They're a different team defensively without Porzingis. That's one of the problems with Porzingis on the court. They're a different type of team defensively. Offensively, he's a unicorn, but defensively, he's the rim protector. They don't have one. Remember, Robert Williams was on this team last year. He's not. They got Porzingis to upgrade offense.
I want a rim protector. Seriously. What? I just like saying rim protector. It's an industry term. It's another industry term.
Sure.
Keep it together. Please.
Sure.
Rim protector.
It's an industry term. Okay, sure.
All
By the way, Luka looked fine last night. I was dead wrong. 29, 10, and 7 for Luka. That knee, whatever they did to the knee overnight, he looked tremendous.
Pause.
Yes. Yes.
See pause on the rim protector call. Yeah, pause. Thank you. The chat's the best. I love you guys.
Yes. I was on OKC. I was really surprised. Dallas shot 18 of 37 from 3. This is really going to come down to a make or miss series. A lot of it was like Boston. The Mavs are very.
What basketball
it is. Yes.
Make or miss your shots.
Even
they
now.
made them last night. They didn't make them in game 1. The swings in these series are unbelievable from game to game.
Yep.
What you do in the book is you put up the number and sit and watch.
Yep.
That's all you do. The number's the same. Although Dallas comes home tomorrow, they're favored by 2.5, 3.
Right.
Make or miss. OKC, what are you going to do? I don't know.
Mavs are live. I mean, that's going to be, if they shoot, 18 of 37 is nuts. But if they shoot like that, they're in the series.
In the series, they're in the mix to win a championship again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They shot really well. I was pretty stunned.
They're the third choice. Boston, minus money. T-Wolves, second. Hello, Dallas Mavericks. They were last after game 1. Last on a list of 8 teams left. Now they're third. Hello.
Wow.
Hello.
How about that?
Yeah. The fluctuation is crazy.
Huh.
That's what makes this time of year. I love this. All this back and forth with the series. The unique thing about this time of year is that all the stuff, like the Celtics never lost more than 2 games in a row, and they only did it 4 times. They never played the same team in the same place twice in a row. And then, although they did do that, and then play that same team again for a series of 7 games. So it's unique in that regard. And then listen, Cleveland made them all yesterday. Okay. Everybody relax. We'll see.
Good series. Good series.
Dallas parlay. God.
Did. Rangers, 3 unanswered. Down 2-0, 3 straight.
Come on, bro.
In overtime. New York is now up 3-0. How about Panarin? 4 goals in the postseason, all 4 game winners. It's pretty good.
Bread man. He's the bread man. We got our own bread man watching the show at Manny's. Yep. Our favorite bread man, Rainmaker Lou, Rainmaker 512, getting the bread. Panarin got the bread. He kicked his leg up after the goal. The Rangers were up, and the Hurricanes scored to tie that game late.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were done.
Mm-hmm.
They score to tie. They're going to win the game in overtime, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to win the game in overtime. 2 minutes in, not even one full shift. Again, 2 minutes sometimes can be really good. That 2 minutes, really bad.
Really
it was
bad.
Too fast. I was getting all settled in to watch a long overtime. Nope. Bye-bye. Series over. Cooked. Nicky Ceramello says Carolina is cooked. Done, P-Rolt. Finished. Kaput. Done.
Haven't lost a game yet. Rangers haven't lost a game yet.
In the playoffs. That's 4 the first series, 3 the second series.
7-0.
Igor just keeps making saves after saves after saves. Standing on his head. Don't even do it justice what he's doing in there. And the Rangers staying calm and taking advantage of the situations when they get them, knowing they got this Stay Puft Marshmallow man back there making every save possible. Telling you, man, the last time this happened like this, I saw it in a tweet last night, 1994. You know who won the Stanley Cup in 1994?
Rangers.
Blue shirts, the Rags, the New York Rangers, led by Mark Messier, over the Vancouver Canucks.
30 years ago.
Hello. History repeats itself sometimes.
How old is Messier now?
Somebody will put it in the chat. I'm not looking that up right now.
65? Like how old is he?
I'm guessing he's probably 10 years older than me. So he's probably, what is he?
63? Yeah.
He's
got to be in his 60s.
How old is Mark Messier? Put it in the chat.
He looks good.
He looks great. He's in tremendous shape.
He is.
Yeah.
Tremendous shape.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, my gosh, though. That's brutal. Last 8 losses for Carolina have all been by 1 goal. Whew.
1 goal, double overtime the last game, overtime this game.
Dang, that hurts.
The Rangers have not looked unbeatable, Linus. 63, Joe the Fat Panda. First one in. Thank you, Joe. That's how old Mark Messier is. 63 years old.
Exactly 10 years older than you. You're right. You called that. That was good.
It's not like, I mean, we still got it. You know what I'm saying? We still got the numbers pretty good.
Yep.
Still doing it.
Speaking of Dallas and Colorado, it flies over again. 6.
Pretty good.
8
Pretty
goals
good.
total.
Yep.
Another third period, though, that got uncomfortable for Dallas Stars fans with 3 goals being scored in the third.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's one of those, like, whoa, what's going on here? You going to do this again? You going to blow this again? You got to hang on. Series is now tied at 1.
Did you see the hit? Did you see the hit that I posted? Jamie Benn annihilated Taves behind the net.
Okay.
A lot of controversy because he blasted him. I'm talking about blasted him. Coming around from the slot, had a little speed, and boom! Taves' head was looking down at the puck. His head was down. He skated by, bounced into the boards. Ben did. Taves bounced into another star and kind of went down. He was definitely messed up. They had to take him off the ice and check him for a concussion. The referee stopped the game and reviewed it. I posted it on the Twitter, and a lot of people, the Avalanche fans, were very, very upset with the call. No penalty. If you see it, that's a tall man hitting a shorter man who's looking down at the puck with his shoulder. He did not leave the ice. I stopped it in slow motion, everything. That's a clean hit. It's a clean hit, Lanus. I was going to keep your head up, kid. That's what they would tell you when you play hockey. For those of you that saw the hit, Sharpie _RW. Ben is a scumbag. Dirty, sort of. Yes, that's the way big guys like that play the game. Santana, Jamie Benn is a treat. You guys watch the show. You watch hockey. Clean or dirty? Put it in the chat right now. That's where you're taught at the squirt level to never have your head down. I had my head down twice when I was on the ice, and I ended up in the hospital both times. Got a concussion both times. BS Dave, B2 bar down. You don't think that was you think that was a dirty hit, B2? Head on a swivel. Keep your head up, kid. It was a clean hit, in my opinion, Cheshire Cat. It still felt like a penalty. The clean hits still feel like a penalty because you don't see them as much.
Right.
Right? I mean, every hard hit in the NFL, they look to throw a flag because it's a hard hit. Head down equals get cleaned out, Ross.
SoCal is as clean as frosted glass. Ouch. Dirty.
This is a very divisive subject.
I
don't think is divisive is the series is on now. We got a series. Dallas did what they got out to a big lead again.
Yep.
Got it done. Now we got a series. The away team won a game. No sweeps. 1-1. Head back home.
Fair. What if it was Rempe who did that hit versus Ben?
It's a problem. They
Right.
probably do something.
Yeah.
They probably do something. Although they went to Toronto. They stopped the game. They went to Toronto and reviewed it. If the Toronto would have thought it was a dirty hit, they would have gave him a major. So I'm not saying it wasn't a vicious hit. It was the game, though. That's the game. If I'm playing, it's an understanding. You had your head down. You're a shorter guy. I mean, them tall guys with trees. I had a couple trees that I played with. I was scared of them, and they were on my team. If he throws his elbow up or he does what Trocheck did the other night. He dove to try to annihilate that guy on the Hurricanes. If he would have hit him, would have been a penalty. He didn't hit him,
Right.
no penalty. So I don't know. It was a really interesting thing. It definitely wasn't targeting. I don't think so. Cheshire? I don't think so.
No, there's no targeting in hockey.
No. On the review, they talked about the targeting.
Yeah, but there's a penalty. It's a flag in college football called targeting. There's not a penalty called targeting in the NHL. They can talk about targeting someone's head, and that gets you a roughing misconduct.
Right.
But it's not called targeting.
Oh, Chris Garby. Who remembers Scott Stevens, Eric Lindros hit? That's the hits I remember from hockey. How could you forget that one? Oh, my Lord. Oh. Lindros, blue line. Stevens, night. Yeah. Head up or pick up your teeth. Butchie, you can't skate. You can't talk hockey. Butchie, come on. Dude. Stop. This man on skates would be, you want content? We get Butchie on skates. I'm taking him into the corner, knocking him down, and I'm telling him about it when I pick him up.
Dang. Well, if you thought the Otani story was going away, nope. This is the biggest ratings grab I've seen in a long, long time.
What is this?
This is one of those stories you're like, wait, what are we doing?
I need the dark glasses for this.
TV series in development about Otani and his interpreter and the gambling scandal. Lionsgate is developing a television series which announced a pair of high-profile producers who have signed on to make the Otani story a TV series. What is this, Dave?
What is this?
What is this? Because here's the problem, right?
I don't know.
What don't we know? Like, do they know something? Like, are they going to reveal something during this? Or is this all going to be a theatrical interpretation as to what actually happened?
So do you remember, and you do because we talked about it on the show, you remember the OJ trial?
Of course.
OJ was recently passed. Do you remember how many made-for-TV things there were about OJ?
So many. Still are. I mean, my God, still are.
It was nonstop, right? Everybody capitalized on that ridiculous story and trial and everything else. And I mean, there were made-for-TV movies. There were cable movies. There were shows. It was incredible. And we all watched them like idiots. I watched them, hoping to find out something, anything.
Right.
Found out nothing.
Nothing.
Sorry, Will. Nobody knows shit. That's the only thing they know is that they're going to make a TV show and people are going to watch it. And they're going to get clicks, eyeballs, and all that other stuff. I can't believe it's this soon. Like, his sentencing is next week.
I don't get what is going on.
I don't get it.
Like, I do not get what is going on.
Will you watch it?
No.
You're lying. You'll watch it.
I might watch the first. But what are they going to do? Like, what are they going to show? Last episode is Otani win the MVP and LA wins the World Series.
Tommy Lorenzo. I love that man. Good call.
I don't know. Like, to me, it's bizarre because
the Red Sox winner, they wait to see, right? They put it out there that they're doing a TV show.
Okay.
And they start to sell it.
Right.
All the suits are running around going, we're going to do a TV show on this. Watch. We're going to follow Otani around. We're going to get all the B-roll. We're going to get all this other stuff. And when the bookie pleads or the other thing gets, mentioned, we got the ties to Vegas. We got all this other stuff. Then the Dodgers make the playoffs, win the World Series. Otani wins the World Series MVP. People will watch. Just like he said in Field of Dreams, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come. They'll watch that.
Man, I think it's such an interesting thought that we're going to put a court case that has not happened yet,
right,
on TV.
Come on.
To showcase to whom? Like, is the target audience Japan or is the target audience here? Like, what's the target audience? Because one, who's playing Shohei? Two, who's playing the interpreter? And again, is this just an interpretation or are they going to try to unveil something that we don't know? Like, is this going to be like a true crime, like a 48 hours type of thing?
Oh.
Or is this going to be just, a story that they get to tell that, it's not the Otani story directly, but it's just, liberties were taken with some of the storylines for theatrical purposes.
George Pavlik came in the chat just now and asked a very good question. Will there be subtitles?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not for America. I don't believe so. No, I don't believe so. I think it's going to be like
very important question that Whitrock just came in the chat and asked.
Length of a TikTok.
It's actually just going to be the length of a TikTok. Under 30 seconds? Goodness gracious. Whitrock asked a very good question. Who's playing the guy taking the bets? That is a very good question.
Dave Sherapan?
You might know a guy. We could do that. Be a consultant. I keep saying all the money's made on the other side of the camera. We could be all up there doing that, consulting on the bookie part of all this. I don't know. This is a strange thing. I saw it yesterday and I was like, what are we doing? Dude. Simple question for the people. Give them a poll. Put a poll in. If this show is made, will you watch? Yes or no? See what the people say. We got a big crowd in here. I love the 12:30 rush, the lunchtime appearances by the people on the show in the YouTube channel at Boston versus the Book. Big number just showed up. Thank you. I don't know where you came from, but will you watch the Otani show? Not him this weekend in San Diego, because we know we're watching that, or during the week next week in San Francisco. But the Otani gambling movie, whatever they're going to call this. What would they even call that?
The Otani story?
But it's not. It's the ePay story.
Okay, but it's involving a theft of Otani. Guy's facing 33 years in jail.
That's maximums. That I don't even think that's possible. I think it's 15.
That's max, but he's not getting it. I'm getting 15.
Right.
Ipe is going to spend no more than 5. That's the max he'll spend in jail, if that. If that.
I don't know, counselor.
I don't see it.
This is the web is all over the place.
Who's flipping on who?
Don't know.
Who's telling on who? Because we already know one guy who was cooperating got probation and a $9,000 fine.
Our Ranch Addison just came in and said something in the chat.
Whoa.
Otani Watch will be the title. You can tag the show with your area code to show you're a fan. If they make a movie and call it Otani Watch, coming to find you. Coming to find you. That's our thing. Don't do it.
Why? We know producers are doing that to find content on other big networks, so why not?
Well, I'm getting mad. I got to calm down. Got to get a drink.
It can happen. Watch your ears, boys and girls. Time now for the Brigade Proxy Service NFL story of the day. Before we get to that story, there's a question in the chat I want to read because I think it's an interesting one in terms of how we should do this. Matt and Dave, you guys should talk about the Proxy Service, especially how it relates to Circa Survivor. Well, depends on what you mean, but you would come to Vegas. You will go to either the website, which is very easy to find. It's thebvbshow.com.
Get the order right. You go to the bvbshow.com first.
No, or you can text us. Either or. You can text us as well. So
if you're in Vegas, just hit the text line.
Yeah, if you're in Vegas, go ahead and text us 702-570-8255. Or before you come to Vegas, you can make an appointment to come and see us. Either or, website or text.
Right.
Say, I'm coming in this time. I'll be at this property.
Right.
I would like to sign up with you guys. Great.
Right.
Come on in.
Yep.
During the season, you're going to submit your survivor pick to us by hopefully early Saturday morning.
Or your Circa Survivor. Circa Millions.
Same thing.
Yep.
Early Saturday morning.
Yep.
And we will enter in the picks for you. That's how this works. You cannot be, if you're in Vegas or in Nevada, you won't need a proxy service unless you want it. You want a proxy service. You have to go down there and do it yourself or do it on a different way, different method. But If you're outside, you must have somebody inside the confines of the state of Nevada in order to be part of the contest. That's why you hire a proxy service. So that's what this is all about when we talk about the Brigade proxy service. So the bvbshow.com. There's a big sign up now button. Click it. Bam. Email comes to us. We'll get back to you. We'll talk about when, where, how to sign up for either Circa Million, Circa Survivor, which will open up very soon, by the way. And then later this summer, the Westgate will open up probably somewhere after the 1st of July. The Westgate Super Contest will open up their signups, and the Gold Contest as well will open up their signups. So first Circa Million Survivor, then Westgate later on during this summer for us.
All of which we can help you with if you want to be a part of those contests. Those contests each cost $1,000 to enter. Okay. There's a fee for the proxy service on top of the $1,000 entry, which, you pay the casino, Circa, whatever location they're at, and you'll get it. You make your own entry name up. That's part of the fun of actually getting in these contests, is seeing all these fun entry names. And then you go back to wherever you're from. And while you're here, you'll meet Matt and me at this location, whether it's Circa, any one of their locations, the Westgate, we're at the book, get that paperwork done. And after that, it's a very easy process. You'll send a text or email every Thursday, if you're using the Thursday game, or by Saturday morning, 9:00 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. You guys figure out the time in between in the Central and the Mountain, and your picks will get entered every single week. It's that simple. And if you have a problem where you don't reach us, something comes up, life, this, that, whatever, you'll be alerted. Hey, you need to send your picks in. We haven't heard from you. If we still don't get a hold of you, you will never get a zero with us. That's the two things I can guarantee you. We have one deadline, one fee, and you won't get a zero, because people have gotten a zero. They've flown here, entered a contest for $1,000, and not put their pick in. Believe it or not, that's happened. We have guys from Vegas that have used us because they need the reminder. Things get crazy in the fall. Kids' games, events come up. Hey, I forgot. Doesn't hurt to have a proxy. I'm just saying. We've seen it now. We did it last year for the first time. We got great admin behind the scenes that do all this stuff. It's a really smooth process. And there's quarterly prizes in the millions. And he hasn't announced it yet, but there's going to be a $10 million guarantee in the Survivor. Gigantic.
We're breaking news.
I'm just speculating. Numbers.
We're breaking news.
It's going to be 10 million. I've talked to a guy about a thing saying it's going up.
Survivor will be $10 million.
Might be higher. He's going for it, P-Roll.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Breaking news stinger. 10 million.
Just a hunch.
Wow.
Yep.
$1,000 can get you 10 million.
20 winners. Straight up. Once a week. Can't use the same team twice. Selling dreams, baby. Get there.
All right. Here's my question. Okay. Well, since we're on this topic.
Yep.
Are the million in Westgate Super contests going to be a thing of the past at some point?
We've had deep conversations about this last summer with customers, people that flew in. They're like, I just want to do Survivor. You can do up to 10 Survivor entries.
Because it's fun.
Sign up for 10.
But do the math, right?
Do that and pick 5 games a week against the spread.
18 weeks, 5 games against the spread.
Yeah.
Or 1 winner every week.
Right.
I'm not saying it's easy to pick 20 winners. I'm not saying it's simple to do that. It's extremely difficult to do that.
Very hard.
But the number of people in Million versus Survivor, it's like, I get why people are playing Survivor so much more. It's an easier conversation. and buying multiple teams as well. Like you can literally, you get you and your buddies, 5 of you, 6 of you can get together and have multiple entries.
Correct.
And then just play it out. Every Friday night you get together and all of us are going to come up with 2 teams we got to pick that are going to win.
Well, the best thing about that is that, like, for the Millions contest at Circa and for the Westgate contest, the Westgate lines come out on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
The Circa lines come out on Thursday. So you got to wait to see what the lines are. I mean, you know what they are because you're in the space. We know what the lines are on Sunday night before the week's games.
Right.
I mean, we'll know in a week after they put the schedule out. There'll be books that have lines for every game. I used to do it. I can't wait actually to get the sheets and do it. I'm gonna make when we get back from Chicago. I'm gonna get the season long sheets and make my own point spreads and stuff like old times. As Kendall said, point spreads are stupid. Listen, the kids know. People like the Survivor because you're in until you're out. It's kind of a
black and white.
A nice commitment until it's not. And
Correct.
if you get the commitment all the way to the end, you get a big bag, a big ass check at the end. And it's hard picking the games against the spread. I mean, we've had the stories we have from last year. Just, sorry, Will, the fucking Falcons, right?
Cost our guy. Got our guy. Cost him bad.
One game flip, cost them the quarterly prize, $150,000. It's forever. The story's forever. But the hard part is when you partner up. We've had people partner up too. 5 guys get together, do one entry. So everybody puts in 200. Everybody picks a game against the spread.
Yeah, but like as Steve is saying, like the hook won't ever beat you. You won't ever have a hook loss where you lay 6.5 and they win by 6. Like you don't have that. Like it's just, do you win? Yes or no? See, I'm not saying it's easy, Covey. It's very hard. I'm not saying that. But in terms of picking 18 weeks with 5 picks, you can come out and win more. Obviously, there's, quarterly prizes. The best thing about the million is the quarter prize. Okay. The fact that you have multiple ways of winning. If you get hot over a 4-week period and you go 19-1, you're going to win money. You're going to win money, period.
Like significant money.
Yeah. So like,
grand,
100
grand, 75 grand.
Yeah. You're gonna have a lot of money. So like you have opportunities to do like people. We had multiple people last year do a Survivor and a million, one of each, and I get that because you take the shot of a lottery ticket type of run with millions or Survivor rather, knowing that you got the plotting every week grind of millions. And if you like betting and you like following sports and you like following football, the million gives you access to action every single week. Yeah. Whether you bet or not. And that's some of the more fun things for a lot of people who are new into the space. They say, well, what should we do? Million or Survivor? I always say do millions because then you've got $1,000 down. You divide that by 18 weeks.
$56 a week.
Okay. What do you normally bet on a Sunday in the NFL? You've just upfront bet your entire, like what you normally would play, but now you're in a contest. And sure, you're putting $1,000 down. It's a gulp for a lot of people. It's like, oh my gosh, putting $1,000 down. Yeah. But if you bet the NFL and you bet the NFL consistently, it's 4 months of entertainment for $56 a week.
Right.
It just seems like a decent deal.
Well, I mean, there's Gio DeWap in the chat. He's going to do both this year. He said maybe 2 each chopped up.
Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, think it's 500 and 500. It's not that hard.
Right. You can do up to 5 millions entries under you, or in up to 10 entries in Survivor, up to you. The Circa, at Westgate, I think it's 3. The big one, they have that 5-dime entry. They call it the
Gold.
Super Contest Gold.
Yeah,
that's one winner.
Takes it all
5
down.
times an entry, but there's so many less people in it. I mean, there's less than 200 people in that.
Yeah,
but you got to, that's the thing. The numbers are getting bigger. It's getting harder and harder. But man, wow. Tommy Lorenzo said this football talk is getting him very aroused. This is, a lot of people like the football.
Steve says doing both. I get it. I would do both. I think if you can do it,
Mr. Anderson.
Well, because the losing in week 1 for Survivor scares people, right?
It sucks.
It scares people because week 1 can be tough because you don't know what the teams are yet. So it's like, oh, I got KC, they're gonna win. Oh yeah, and then they lose week 1 in Brazil, and you're like, oh, I'm out.
We had people come and sign up literally like the week before.
Yeah, most do.
Showed up in the morning. I met that. I forget who it was. Showed up, signed them up. They left. They had the Thursday game. Signed up, I think, Monday or Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
They had the Thursday game. Lost. Out. Season. And it was 48 hours of life, like in the contest. Stinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
Yep. It stings. That sucks. But it's part of the game. Whether you're out in week 1 or week 17, what the hell's the difference?
JC from KC needed to put the earmuffs on. Why'd you have to go Kansas City? Why'd you use Chiefs in that analogy?
Because it's a popular pick, and everyone's going to pick the defending champs, and they're going to come in and say, oh, they're not losing week 1, and then they do. And it cleans out 200 entries.
Right.
So, I mean, is what it is, but that's what happens. It's not right.
Man, oh man. I don't know
how it goes. It's just one of those situations where it's like, I'm not someone who likes to put everything up front, but it is an interesting way of approaching and saying, like, how do I, if I bet anyway, and I'm going to play the money anyway, and I know myself and I'm going to be, a couple $100 every single Sunday, you said take $56 of it. And then you have action on multiple games, the Millions or Survivor. You pick and you know what you're rooting for. It's not like $1,000 bet every week, but it kind of is. It just doesn't roll over.
Listen, do it with extra income.
Of course.
We got Ross Randall said, currently working a couple extra jobs so that I can hopefully be able to do one of the pools, #broke teacher.
But I would find a fellow teacher who you guys can split it $500 each or $250 each. And then that's the way to do it. The way to do it is with a group. Like I cannot stress that enough. It's more fun. Dave and I have done contests together. We have calls. You call every Friday. You have long talks. It helps you with your betting. It helps you bet better because you talk out the play. And it's like, oh man, I didn't think about that. That's an interesting point. Like you just hear somebody else's perspective, and yes, it gets complicated. Yes, people can get angry and mad and their feelings can get hurt or whatnot. But if just you and one other person, you're just going back and forth. You don't come up with $1,000, come up with $500. And if you're working now, maybe you can save up the money, and it's your entertainment is paid for the rest of the football season. Like to me, that's really a lot of fun to do that.
But I mean, it's another excuse to one, come to Vegas.
True.
2, you'll meet us. 3,
but by the way, guys, you don't have to stay here. Like you can come in, we'll meet you at the book, we'll drive you back to the hotel to the airport, and you can go in and out. Like
we've done.
Yeah,
it could be a day trip.
Depending on where you're coming from, right? If you're coming from the West Coast, it's a 45-hour-long flight. Midwest, it's a couple of hours. East Coast, it can be long to do that in one day, but you can do it. You'd fly in, spend 2 hours, and you're back at the airport, back on a plane, and you're back. It's a 13-hour trip, round trip. You can do it.
We did it last year with a kid from New Jersey.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
So it's not. I wouldn't say it's it's easy, but you can do it, and you can, especially if you're west of the Mississippi, it's pretty quick. It's just come here. You don't have to stay in Vegas. You can stay and party, have a great time, all that. We're not saying you shouldn't. If you want to, go ahead, but it's not required. The only thing that's required is you must be in the state for one day
to sign up.
That's it. To
sign up in person.
That's it.
You give them your ID and you're in. That's it.
That's it. Absolutely it. Yeah. I mean, they did one last year, WV, a BVB entry. They did one last year. It was a BVB entry for the Brigade last year.
Brigade guys, listen, go to the Discord, ask around, thebvbshow.com, and you can get in the Discord, ask someone if they want to partner up. We had guys do it. They were going to win a quarter, then they were going for the last place prize in a quarter. It's an emotional roller coaster, but it's a lot of fun. And I mean, for goodness sakes, if you get to the end, can confirm I sat in F1 traffic due to construction with Matt for like an hour to go one block back to Caesar's Palace. Absolutely. We sat down with Covey. It was a perfect time.
But Covey can confirm the disaster that is F1. It was Tuscany to Caesars. It's a 1 mile drive. It took an hour.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Hour.
That was terrible. But we had lunch. The three of us had lunch. It was awesome. We BS'd. We heard about the kids, and he was having the second one and all this other stuff. And listen, man, it on top of it all, it's fun.
Right. It's cool. No, it really, the thing about the proxy service, the thing that I did not expect, which I love, was the connections we made with people who watched the show. It strengthened our friendship. Like, there's a thread between me, Dave, and Covey that we do every day. Basically, we're always texting during games. All three of us are texting during plays.
Don't sleep.
But like that's some of the fun stuff that came out of the proxy service. Is it like we just got to know people better.
Yep.
And we got to have more connections with people as to like what they're all about versus just like, okay, you're coming in using a service, goodbye. Like, somebody in it's at Brigade Proxy on Twitter, and someone DM'd us today and was like, asking pricing and whatnot, and I told him the pricing of what we were going to do, and he's like, that's too expensive, and I'm like, that's fine. It's like there's plenty of other services that are out there.
Yeah,
we offer something different. Like we offer a show that you guys could come on national TV and national radio, and you know where to find us. Some proxy services, you don't know where to find them. Got problems, got issues. They poof, goodbye. Where'd they go? Okay. We have a show every day. You know where we are. You know us. You watch us. You can come find us. You can DM us. You can go in the chat. Like, you have access to the people who are running the proxy service. Direct access all the time. We're not going anywhere. Like, there's no one, there's no worry about that. It's like, we're public figures.
Yep.
Our integrity.
Oh, hold on. Pause. You froze again. Right at the good part. You froze right at the good part. Hold on. Snap your fingers. He's back. Okay.
So like the integrity of the company is also the logo you guys are seeing right there. Like that logo right there.
Yeah.
That logo is the Brigade Proxy Service. Like we hold that dear. That's the shield. So the NFL shield, that's our shield.
Yep.
Protect this shield at all costs.
Yep. So
we're not going to do anything that's going to cause issues. We'll rectify and fix any problems or concerns that may happen.
Yep.
And, many of you guys got phone calls from us morning of, direct calls, text messages. Like we chased you down. Oh, shoot. I forgot about this. This is awful. Blah, blah, blah. Like, that's just what we did. So like, that's how we try to make it there. So there's a lot of people who have never done the contest before who might be a little bit concerned about it. And when it's a lot of money, I get it. It's a lot of money. So we try to make it as easy as possible, right?
Correct.
Like, you're going to see proxy services doing interviews and paid segments and whatnot come around. Every day we're here. Okay. We have a media outlet for you guys to communicate with us and talk to us about what's happening. That's what makes us different. People are like, well, how are you different? That's where we're different. It's a different show. It's a different service because it's part of the show. So just keep that in mind. This is where we are.
And if things go well for you,
you're on the show.
You're on the show. If you want, you're on the show. I know so many people that have participated and won or been in the money and all this other stuff. And come on and talk about it if you want. We had Spooky on.
That was amazing.
We weren't even his proxy.
Yep. We had him on.
I can't wait to tell the stories of the contest and of, he came on a couple weeks before he ended up getting eliminated, but you can come on anytime you want. You can reach out to us. The email is askthebvb@gmail.com.
Correct.
And Eric Garcia says also Dave visits every sportsbook in the Southern Nevada area, like every day. I'm out and about a lot of times, Z. I got to see guys about things. This proxy service, the contest is an excuse to see a guy or a girl about a thing, a contest, and you're in. It's a way of bringing Vegas to you. It's all we're trying to do every day.
10 minutes till Roll Call Friday. After the story is over,
10 minutes?
we'll get into it. Yes, we got to get into it.
Woo!
Really 5 minutes for Roll Call Friday. But
holy crap.
Last story.
Not yet. Don't put the codes in yet.
Yeah, just wait. We're coming. Just to give you an idea. Brigade Proxy Service NFL story of the day. Matt Eberflus, head coach of the Bears, made the announcement yesterday. Minicamp going on right now. Caleb Williams, QB1. No questions asked.
The Bears.
Day one starting quarterback. You like it?
Did you see
in
him
May?
leave the press conference? The Bears. He finished his press conference and he just leaned in the microphone and goes, the Bears, and walked off. He knows. Yes. What is the question? Like, why wouldn't he do this?
How many rookie quarterbacks have started game number one pick overall, and have gone on to great success? Peyton Manning. Who else?
It ain't going to happen right away.
You can break a guy in the early part of the year.
They better have trees to protect him. They better have trees to protect him. But Eberflus is on thin ice as it is, no?
He is, very much. You thank you. Joe Burrow was the latest. Okay, so two. Burrow, Peyton Manning. I mean, it's not that there was a question, JC. It's just when would he have played? Like, and when do you don't need to name him the starting quarterback in May.
Who's the backup?
They don't, who do you call it? Hold on.
It's not
nobody's. Two nobodies.
When you say who do you call, my grandmother used to say that. It reminds me of my nanny every time you do it. What do you call it? Who do you call it? She used to say that all the time. It's one word. That's actually four words together, but you make it one. She used to do the same exact thing.
Tyson Bagent and Brett Rippon.
Okay, so I don't think he's out of line. Saying
no, it's just surprising in May to me that they made. It's not like let's get to training camp and let's see best guy wins. Like let's just.
You don't say that with the number one draft pick.
Why not? Earn your spot.
His future depends on Caleb's success.
Yeah, but so does Gerard Mayo, depending upon
if you're Rippon or Bagent, you think you got a shot? If you come out and say as the coach, "Oh, it's an open competition till we get to camp,"
yes,
you lose credibility with everybody.
Why do you lose? I think you gain credibility. Every job is up for grabs. They'll play the best guy. Whoever's the best player, that's who we're playing.
You just took this guy number one overall.
So what?
Starter?
Yeah, if he loses his first 9 games, he's 0-9 to start the season. Is that good?
Give the people a new poll before we get to Roll Call Friday. 70% of you said no to watching the Otani movie. I'm watching it. I don't care what you say. Should Eberflus have named him the starting quarterback? Yes or no? You say no. You will vote no in this. Yep. Absolutely yes. Oh, wow. Zach O'Shea's already rooting for his downfall. Can't wait for Caleb bust.
I mean, if you hate the Bears, that's what you're pulling for. I just don't know
who hates the Bears.
Who hates the Bears? The entire division hates the Bears.
They're harmless.
The entire division hates the Bears.
Is it hate level?
Yes. Packers hate the Bears. Vikings hate the Bears. Yes.
Vikings hate the Bears.
Hate them. Yes. Look, I'm not saying he would. What?
Do you hate the Bears?
No, Bears are irrelevant.
Why?
The Bears are irrelevant. I don't hate the Bears. They're irrelevant. What do you mean?
Why do you do this?
It's the truth. They're irrelevant.
Chicago.
Yeah, but the Bears are irrelevant. Even Bears fans tell you the Bears are irrelevant. The Bears, they're irrelevant. Yes, JPC, right.
What?
What I said. The Bears are irrelevant.
That's he's a Detroit guy. JPC the fourth is a Detroit guy.
They're irrelevant. They're just not
relevant. Stop.
They're not relevant. Bears are not relevant right now.
We're going to Chicago.
You watch the Cubs, who are relevant.
Oh, God.
The Cubs are relevant. The Bears are not.
We're going to need extra security. You keep this up.
Great. Bringing it. Let's go. You're the number one pick. Great. I'm happy for you. Back-to-back years, number one pick. Your head coach is on thin ice. You said it yourself. You have to blow Eberflus out of the building if he can't win this year.
Man, oh, man.
Chicago Teddy Bears.
What are we doing? Chef Benny, you're Patriots guys. Stop.
I'm just saying.
Zach O'Shea, that makes sense. Okay.
See, I don't think Caleb's going to be a bust. I mean, I just don't. I think if I was a coach, I would say, look, I'm playing the best guy. I don't care where you were drafted. I'm establishing a culture of competition. I'm not going to hand the guy the starting job if he sucks in week 1, make him QB1 in May. We get to training camp and everyone's like, oh God, this kid, he needs a lot of work. This isn't good. Like, I don't like it. I just don't like it. I think you should. There's no need to name him the starting quarterback in May. Let him earn the job.
This is different. This isn't the 17th pick in the first round or the second round and the only quarterback taken.
Yeah.
This is the number 1 pick overall in the draft.
Okay.
When Troy Aikman came in, right? You're the quarterback.
And Troy Aikman threw 1,000 interceptions his first year.
Oh, I didn't say
so did Peyton Manning.
But you have to start the guy. You drafted him number 1 overall, and you're going to openly say to the locker room and to everybody upstairs, and upstairs is going to let you say this, we're starting Bagent.
No.
First game.
No.
We're starting
No.
That's my guy.
No, you're naming. That would be naming. That's the same mistake you're making with Caleb Williams in my mind. You don't need to name anybody the starting quarterback. It's May. So guys, well, I'll tell you in August.
We need to sell the tickets.
You got the selling the tickets came from Caleb Williams. He's going to play this year. It's not like you're going to sit him down. It's just you might play him in August.
In September, you're going to go see Caleb Williams right now.
Why not play him in October? Why not play him in November? Like fans are going to go regardless. It's Chicago football in September. Do you want to go to a game in September or December? Which one do you want to go to?
People like going to the cold games.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I don't know.
No.
I think this is the right thing to do.
No. So, all right. People are already rolling in here. So let's go ahead. They
are they rolling in here for Roll Call Friday?
Yes, they're coming in for Roll Call Friday.
Right now?
Right now. Time for Roll Call Friday.
But we don't have a stinger. There's no stinger for this.
There's no stinger for this, but what do you I'm always sitting back because I'm looking forward to see what you're going to do.
Oh. Well,
we're not rapping today?
Oh, no. This is kind of an ode to you for this weekend a little bit.
Oh God.
And
what are you doing?
No. I'm just saying. I pulled this one up. I posted this video this morning.
Yeah.
On the Twitter at SportsBKConsig of this guy walking into all around the area where he was down in Africa. And it is a song behind it. And this is the way people walked into the book today that had the money line parlay between the Cavs and the Mavs, right? Very tall, very proud. And put your area codes in there right now, city where you're from. If you'd like a weather report, you can put that in there as well. But yes, it's Mr. Lover.
Really? No.
Mr. Lover.
It's really bad.
Mr. Lover.
It's really bad.
She called me Mr. Boombastic. Tell me fantastic. Touch me in my back. She say I'm Mr. Romantic. Call me fantastic. Touch me in my back. She say I'm Mr. Roll. Smooth, just like a silk. Soft and cuddly. Hug me up like a quilt. I'm a lyrical lover. No take me, feel no filth. With my sexual physique, you know I'm well built. Mr. Lover. Boom. Mr. Lover. Boom. I'm Mr. Boombastic.
Stop doing boom. If you stop doing the boom, you have to stop doing the boom.
The boom. Mr. Boombastic. Mr. Lover. Everybody's excited for you.
Oh my God.
I was going to do JT, but you're going to get enough of him later.
Oh, my ever.
Yeah.
I gotta make a stop. I gotta make a stop. I gotta go buy some stuff.
Roll Call Friday. Come on. You gotta bring the good stuff. You got me all fired up. You got people looking at us now, worrying about the damn. I'm scared to go to Chicago. Stop saying.
Why are you scared to go to Chicago? Who are you scared of? Chicago Bears fans? Come on, bro. Who are we afraid of?
Not afraid of anything. They're coming for you. Not coming for me.
Great. Come on in. That's awesome. Yeah. You can have 86. I'll ask every one of them. How old were you in 86? Because most of them are going to be like, were you even out of your dad? I don't think you were. So, see you later.
Whoa.
How many Bears fans are? I mean, most Bears fans that would actually care about me ripping the Bears are going to be like 25-year-old dudes. Anybody who's like over the age of 40 is going to be like, yeah, he's right. Like we've been a laughing stock.
They've been bad for a long time. Yeah. But that team was tremendous. That Bears team.
86.
Oh,
phenomenal. Yes, I was 9 years old. That's great. I've won 6 championships since.
Here we go.
6.
Here we go.
Not 1, not 2,
not 1.
6. By the way, I've played in 9 other Super Bowls since. Damn. Actually, 10. Sorry, 10. Since the Bears have played in 1. Oh, no. Sorry. They played another one. Bears played in 2. Since. The Bears have played in 1 Super Bowl since 86.
Nobody cares.
Patriots have played in 10.
Nobody cares about the Patriots.
Really? I'm just
Go to
saying.
Chicago.
I'm just telling you where we are. Like, that's just where we are.
We're here on Roll Call Friday. Let's get to this roll call right now. If you're new to the show, you like the show, even if you don't like the show, come in and leave your roll call, 3-digit area code, where you're from. So you went all the way back to where? I got, let's see.
Go all the way back up to J-Buck. Start at J-Buck.
J-Buck. Okay. I don't see J-Buck. I have Prezano as the first one.
No, go up 2 more spots.
2 more. Well, I'll read it right there. J-Buck,
okay.
Roll Call Friday, baby. 603 Hampton, New Hampshire.
Listen, appropriate to go to New Hampshire,
which we seem to get every week anyway.
It's appropriate today.
At the beginning, we're good.
It's appropriate today to go to New Hampshire.
What?
It's appropriate today to go to New Hampshire to start.
Why?
Really?
Oh,
you got to think hard on that one.
You got
to think hard on that one.
All right, went right over my head. I'm concentrating. Mr. Lover. All right, there
Stop
it is.
Doing that.
Prezano, 516, Long Island, New York. LL, 480, Chandler. PB, 941, Venice, Florida, sunny, 89 degrees. It feels like 96. Things are heating up. Summer's coming.
Yep.
Keep working on that tan, PB. God damn, did you look good last time I seen a picture of you with this hat on. Trying to get this hat made for Chicago. This looks like a Cubs model hat. Royal blue. Tough to find right now. Football Guy 97, 717, Lancaster, PA. Crop _Duster 007757, Newport News, Virginia. Birthday weekend, 26. Never felt so damn old. Hoping Nuggets and Avs can win the next few days. Hot take for the year is Bo Nix for what? GRO? Offensive Rookie of the Year?
See ya.
Crop Duster.
See ya.
See
ya.
Slow down on that. Hot take for sure. Chef Benny, 401 Rhode Island, present and accounted for, sir. Thank you, Chef B. That gets us a couple pockets of them small states in New England. Keep it up. We need a Mass. We need a Maine. We need something else.
Maine is
have the map up there. We don't get no Maine.
We got to figure out Maine.
We got to get that. Somebody
because they got betting now.
Maine.
They got betting.
Go to Fat Panda, 303, Denver, Colorado. Plenty more snow in the Rockies this weekend to keep y'all watered in the desert. Damn. Still snowing? That sucks. That's no good. JPC to 4th. 313 Detroit, Michigan. He found you need see. I found you need see. Thank you for your work, JPC to 4th. We will come to Detroit. The things are happening in Detroit.
Okay.
I got a text today about Skeens pitching in Detroit. They already mapped out the days. I've never been to the ballpark in Detroit. I've only flown through Detroit. I've never even been out of the airport. So keep that in mind.
I have, yes.
You have?
Yes.
Okay. George Mason, 902, Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Big game in Canada tonight. Vancouver and Edmonton. Goodness gracious, I can't wait for that. There's our guy, Scott Bartholomew. Every single week checks in right here from 907 Ketchikan, Alaska. Way up on the other corner of the map. We got someone in New Hampshire. We got someone in Ketchikan, Alaska. Keep telling me ain't nobody watching the show because they're right here telling you they're here. Thank you very much, Scott. Appreciate that, Bartholomew. There's Whitrock right in the center of the country. 319 Iowa City, 70 degrees and sunny. There's Roper. Kevin Parlay, back-to-back. 601 Hattiesburg, Mississippi. 86 and sunny. Things are getting sticky down south. I like it.
Heck yeah.
Did I just say things are getting sticky down south?
Yes, you did.
I don't even know what I'm saying half the time during this roll call.
Correct.
Friday.
I would agree.
Rim protector. Word of the day today. AOWN 319 Independence, Iowa. LGR. That damn right. Vic Ferrari 317 Pacers Country. Indianapolis. Huge game tonight for them. Denny Bucci. Hashtag 76046. Watching live and clear from Querétaro, Mexico.
Whoa.
Add that to the country list. That number just went to 4.5 over minus quarter. Thank you very much, Denny Bucci. CBW 315 Oswego, New York, 55, rainy and wet degrees. Oh, all right. That's a nice combo. Good parlay there. Rainy and wet. Everybody likes it moist. That's fine. Tim Kuriros, 2000, Sydney, Australia. Back-to-back countries right there. Put them on a map. Australia to Mexico. Thank you very much. There's Deuce Daly. We doubled up in New Hampshire. That's right. 603, Wyndham, New Hampshire.
Yep.
Thanks, Deuce.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. TP, are you with me? Question mark. 205, Seattle. Go Mariners. 80 degrees and sunny. Nicest day of the year so far. You keep working. TP, are you with me? Question mark. Keep finding ways to expand this network. This shows. Told you, boys. Go sell the show. We'll do the show. All right? And everybody eats. That's the plan. There's Vinny Konowinski, 260 Fort Wayne. Can't wait for next Thursday. What's next Thursday, P-Roll? What are we doing next Thursday?
Live show from Chicago.
Vinny's going to be there. I can't wait to meet and hug Vinny. Bro, hug. Come in. I'll hold you tight. I can't wait. Raymaker, 512-412, Pittsburgh, PA. Eve of Skeens Day. Damn right. And guess what? Raymaker Lou's going to be in Chicago next week, too. Raymaker Lou's coming from Pittsburgh. So far, it's an early leader in the clubhouse coming from the furthest distance away. Raymaker Lou will be near the top. You guys will get to see Raymaker Lou on the show. You'll get to see Konowinski on the show. If you guys want to come on the show, come to the show. Thank you very much. Raymaker Lou. Zach O'Shea, 563, Dubuque, Iowa. Happy to hear live. Been a crazy busy last few weeks. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all the moms out there. You already hit my favorite thing about today.
Yep.
A heads up for that. We appreciate you, Zach O'Shea. We didn't spend enough time together when you were in Vegas. Hopefully we'll see you in the Midwest at some point. Thank you very much. Rocky, Rockey, 87, 478, somewhere in Georgia. Rhodey back to the 260. I love it. Georgia. We don't always get Georgia. Put that one on the list.
I
the
do.
South. We're coming, baby. I love it. Addison, 812, B-Town. Heart. Love you too, Addison. BVB. By the way, did you see the picture that Addison took of the three of us, me, you, and Sydney?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's on our deck. So, yes, I see it all the time.
It is on our deck. It's an unbelievable picture. If Addison can figure out a way to get to Chicago to take some pictures, that would be amazing and outstanding. And, we can hook you up, figure out something. That would be awesome because those pictures are helping us sell the show. They're like, wait, these pictures are cool. You guys are actually doing a show every day. Every day we're doing a show. Thank you very much, Addison, one of the wrenches. D. Weezy, 704, Charlotte, North Carolina. Sunny, clear skies there. Thank you, D. Weezy. J. Dow Betts, 410, St. Michael's, Maryland. Trying to finesse my way out to Vegas for UFC 303 in June. Stay tuned. We'll pick you up. You know how to get a hold of us, J. Dow. Bring the wife.
Ooh, the 303. Does she like blood?
Wife. I'd like to meet her. Talk to her a lot. We got a lot of things we got to talk about. I'm not saying we'll be in Baltimore before that, but June in Vegas, very hot. UFC.
June 29th, too. Not just June in Vegas. June 29th.
It's smoking ass hot here. That's true. It's hot, but it's fun. We're working on some things for that too.
Oh no! Wow! I wait till you get to one of these later on this. This is wild. I love jumping ahead's always fun because in your life.
Well, I'm on Chris Auto, 412, Pittsburgh, PA. Choose Joy this weekend, everyone. That's the Choose Joy tournament. We posted it. We talked about it a couple days ago. God bless everybody involved in that. Thank you very much. Chris, you said you appreciate us. We appreciate the hell out of you too, sir. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Good luck in that tournament. And it's all for the right reasons. Win or lose, you got to just keep showing up, right? God bless that those parents and that group that lost that little girl. Corey Macbeth, 402, Omaha, Nebraska. Linus Crimmage, 705, Orillia, Ontario, 14 degrees Celsius, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you, Linus. See, Linus follows instructions. Linus is here every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him one time, just can you please put the Fahrenheit with the Celsius because I can't do the conversions. He does it every time now. Thank you, Linus, for showing
11
up
minutes
every damn day.
You're 11 minutes to get it in.
11 minutes to get it in?
Mm-hmm.
I could do it in 11 minutes, no problem.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We'll get it in.
Prove it.
JC from KC, 216, Cleveland, Ohio, 62 degrees. Back to Vinny Pasquantino, RBI tonight. Okay. This Kansas City Royals treated us pretty well last night. That's a fun baseball team, boys and girls.
Yes, it is.
Get on board now. SoCal DGen, Roll Call Friday, 951 Riverside, request to bring back Dave's Urban Dictionary reading and bonus time every Friday. Might be doing that in the summer. Summertime gets a little slow. We might have to do that. Jimmy Burke, 13718 Ridgewood, Queens. Let's go, Rangers. Oh, my God, that team may actually do it. Holy crap, it's going to be an electric Eastern Conference Finals because they're already in it. Thank you for being here, Jimmy. Vinko Martinsevich, 385, Croatia, not a Bruins fan. Don't make this shit personal. I said it loud enough for you to hear it, Will. Vinko, keep showing up. I hope you're enjoying the hockey. It's been amazing. Let's see here. Who else do we got? We got
Ryan Andrew Fletcher.
Oh, I got a commercial. Yep.
Okay.
I got to go all
go
the way
ahead.
back to find somebody. Give
I'll
me a
put it
name.
up. Isaac Rice, look on the screen.
Isaac Rice, 215 Philly. Just finished law school. Love the show. We need a lawyer. Thank you very much, Isaac. Congratulations on being a lawyer. We need a lawyer because the lawyers don't like us. They're not sure about anything we're doing, and we might need one down the road. Nikki Ciramello, 520 Tucson, Arizona. Always forward, never straight. Damn right, Nikki. You keep showing up too, brother. Love you. Jordan, 1-star Gorov, 702 Las Vegas. No playoffs for us, Jordan, but that's okay. We got the Dodgers. I know you do. Eron Sean, 703 Centerville, Virginia. That's Eron. The kids know, Eron. You're right. Gio DeWap, 949 Seal Beach. Best part of Friday. Roll call Friday with the Brigade. Some people seem to think so. We appreciate the hell out of you showing up. Thank you very much, Gio. John, 724 Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Jones tonight. Skeens tomorrow. Bucks future. That's the parlay, boys. They get them today in Pittsburgh. They get them tomorrow in Pittsburgh. And then the Cubs probably take 3 or 4 when we're there in Chicago. That's fine. Skeens Day tomorrow. Got big plans for that one. The last word, 215 Philadelphia, PA. The band has members in Wilmington, Delaware, 302. Put Delaware on the list. We may get over the number. We never get Delaware. It's too small.
True.
Place. You have a listener in either area code every day. The show makes my day every day. The people speak to us like this every day. Last word. Thank you very, very much for that. Ryan Coot. 2 O's, 1 small T. 660 Tipton, Missouri. There's Steve Gramke, 513 Cincinnati, Ohio. Southern Star 71, 606 Nancy, Kentucky.
Here we go. This is now we're starting to pick up states that like that.
Whoa, what is this? Buddha Man. Buddha Man's here. Does that say 480
Frisco, Texas?
Isn't 480 in Arizona? I thought 480 was in Arizona.
I don't know. Frisco, Texas, though.
All right, well, Frisco, Texas, put it on a list. Jackie in Florida. Hello, Jackie. Jackie and I are Twitter friends. We've never met in person, but Jackie's always styling and profiling down there in Florida. Can't wait. 2024, Jackie and I are going to meet at some point, whether we got to go to Florida and do a show or she's rooting for Cleveland, P-Roll. She's a Cleveland person.
It's okay. Everyone
Cleveland
can be perfect.
Yeah, no. Insignificant, and it's not nice. It's nice. Cleveland rocks. Who'd you just flip by? I didn't find it. I didn't see it.
Just watch.
Covey, 843. Oh, there's WV Punch Drunk 1. This guy's listened to us on a night shift. 304 Clarksburg, West Virginia. Write us dear and near dear to our heart. Email thunderstorm 65 degrees. Put the umbrella on. Get through the rain. Keep showing up. Chris Covey, 843. What does that just put Charleston, South Carolina. Say that word, P-Roll. What does that say?
Guatemala?
He's making that shit up. I don't even know what that is. We're coming to South Carolina to do a show, though. Charleston. He's going to make sure it happens.
Done.
Santana. Love you, brother. This guy follows us around all the time. He's in the YouTube on the Sports Grid. He's on the YouTube here, and he's in Yuma, Arizona. Thank you, sir. Underscore the Adam. On the road today, back to the 303, but left the 406. Bozeman, Montana. Now in the 307, BFE, Wyoming. That is a hell of a parlay of the Midwest, Northwest states that we never get. This number is going over today.
Oh, yeah, I think we may have already hit it.
We may have already hit it.
Yeah.
Pierre in the cut. What a picture of this guy right here. I want to be Pierre. 317 Indianapolis, Indiana. Looking good, sir. Shade 724s in the 412 Monroeville, Pennsylvania. 61 degrees. Big Bucko weekend in Pittsburgh. Ross Randall, 978 Amesbury, Massachusetts, 55, and the sun exists, boys. Headed into Boston tonight for Game 3.
Go. Have
Woo!
fun.
Wish I could go. Oh, I
Have
want
fun.
to go to a hockey game so bad. I'm watching all these games on TV and I miss it already.
Have fun.
Austin Mayak. Mayak?
Oh, new names to this is cool.
No, Austin's here all the time. I apologize for not being able to pronounce it, sir. He's in the 219 Lowell, Indiana, but just drove past the largest truck stop on 80. If you know, you know.
Interesting. Is it a Buc-ee's?
Is it a Buc-ee's or a come and go?
Not a come and go. Come and goes aren't big.
Come and goes aren't big? What?
Keep going. We have 5 minutes.
James Berger, 2563 Davenport, Iowa. Whatever happened to Shaggy anyway? I don't know.
Good
But
question.
Bombastic knows.
True.
Keith Beers, 309 East Moline, Illinois, 73 degrees and sunny. Is East Moline close to Chicago?
I think so. Not close,
know.
but it's in the same state, obviously.
Yeah, we have to see that. I don't know.
We've got New Orleans done. Yeah,
Big Ferraris in New Orleans?
we're crushing.
Louisiana?
We're crushing it today.
Holy crap. There's Bruce Abs. I bet Bruce got good abs. 651 St. Paul, Minnesota. Fishing opener this weekend. Landon, is it Ile? I don't remember. Landon, I apologize. He's in a 618 Southern Illinois, 4 hours south of Chicago. Hate Chicago, everything. Whoa.
St. Louis is my city.
St. Louis is my city.
It makes sense.
St. Lou. Joe Thomasek, 620 Syracuse, Kansas. That's the first Kansas. This map is going to be tapped all over.
Without a doubt.
John Serrett, 304 Oak Hill, West Virginia, 55 degrees. Love it. Floodhouse, 203 New Haven, Connecticut. P-Roll doesn't like Connecticut.
I don't, but how about this?
What? Douglas
What's
Patton,
that?
973 Andover, Massachusetts, 60 and nothing but pollen.
That's
Look
my
at
hometown.
The people remember you.
That's my hometown.
Glad you ain't there.
That's the first time I've ever seen
Represent.
Andover pop up. Douglas,
Well,
where do you live? Tell me the street you live on. That's crazy.
Whoa.
Why? I don't care. I'm curious. Or what area of Andover do you live? We live in my mom lives in Ballardville. Or we
There you
did.
go.
Sorry. Now we live in Shawshene. Sorry, I always forget that. No, we're in Shawshene. Shawshene, part of Andover is where we live. Where'd you live? That's awesome. Shawshene?
Yeah.
Shaw. S-H-A-W.
S-H-A-W.
Sheen. S-H-E-E-N.
Oh, okay. Just the way you
Shawshene.
said it. Shawshene.
Yeah, Shawshene.
Okay. There's Brandon Rincon, 310 Culver City, California. Thank you, sir. Down the West Coast. I think we got the West Coast covered. There's Mark Schilling, 314 St. Louis, Missouri. Brandon Rincon, currently in Mexico City, though.
2 Mexicos.
Keep them coming. I love when people take us on vacation. They take us on a cruise. People have taken us on places. They take us in a hospital when a baby's been born. They take us in a hospital when their parents are recovering from surgery. We're going everywhere. Hello, aloha. Universal Innovation Solutions Group Incorporated is in one of my favorite places on planet Earth, Hawaii.
Right. Yeah.
808 representing 3 hours behind us. It's 121 here. It's only 1021 to where we're a morning show in Hawaii. Love that shit. JR 333-12702 Vegas. Johnny Parlay wondering if Dave saw Cam Hayward on Seth Meyers last night. Johnny, I did not. I was busy doing some other stuff. I did not see it. I hope it was good. Let me know. You got the number. Text me a clip. George Pavlik, 973 Hillside, New Jersey, 54 and raining. Sorry about that, Georgie. We're getting that. After Chicago, you're going to get that New Jersey hat done. Bruce Abs, we already did this. Thank you, sir. Fishing opener this week. And there's Mr. Anderson, 407 Orlando. Does that say 95 and sunny?
Florida in May.
Oh, that's hot. There's Cheshire Cat, 507 Rochester, Minnesota. Not the dirty Chester. David, 920 Green Bay, Wisconsin.
There we
70
go.
degrees.
That's it. We I think that just put us over the limit. Oh, Kentucky.
There we go. That's ND9 Goldrish. 502 Louisville, Kentucky. Daily juicing. Juice them up, baby. I like it. Who's this? Jackson with an X. I love the Jackson with an X. Cordova. 206 Tacoma, Washington. Love that. Look at this, coast to coast, whole West Coast, middle, little late from worker meeting. That's okay. You know, Francisco Ochoa, you can show up whenever you can, sir. You're leaving comments. You're wearing the hats. He's from Escondido, California. There's Fathead, 530 NorCal, representing. Thank you, Fathead. Thank you for being here, sir. Did you see Butchie? Butchie from down under. We can count that as another, country. Put that on the list. He's from those parts down south.
Well, before
down south.
Way down south.
Way down south.
Way down south. Before we run here, before we let go of everybody who is a part of us at the moment, who's live on YouTube, live on.
Did we get everybody? I mean, you can keep coming in bonus time.
Yeah,
I saw some super chats roll by.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to all those here.
All of that coming up
in during bonus time. But you obviously have the blank map that's there. And then get rid of today.
Oh, that's a lot of dabs. At some point, we're going to get that Utah one.
That's the entire.
To watch it.
But that's both. Other than we know we get Oregon, we didn't get Oregon today. But that's the entire.
Yeah, but our guys in Oregon are there.
Yep, everyone.
They'll watch or listen later. We'll get that text from Skip to Fabry.
Right. Well, he's in Idaho.
Somebody else.
That's the Idaho guy. But I mean, like we should have put in the other one deep down south in the Caribbean. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries. Maine is a requirement now because now that we have Delaware on the map, we have every single state touching the Atlantic. We have a listener, a viewer watching or listening to the show, except Maine. And my whole family's in Maine. So we got to fix that. Like I have so many people in Maine. We got to fix that. My sister
DJ listens to the show every day, but he can't get the roll call Friday. But you didn't at Dab, Alabama.
Oh, true. Right. Okay. Right. So he does. Listen. I mean, same with the Oregon. So, I mean, there's a lot of states that we could dab every day, just knowing that they're there. Like Hawaii, we do that too. But Alabama, yes. So we had all that. We'd have all that. So, guys, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. If you're on Sirius XM or you're watching on Sports Grid, we appreciate every one of you. If you guys are with us live, however, you guys don't move because every day at this time, you guys get us for bonus time. Alabama is still boycotting it. No, they're not boycotting.
They're not boycotting CBW. They don't show up. They're busy during the day.
Go find Chris Garby. Great story he mentioned. Where's Chris Garby? He's still in the chat. Repost it.
Garby.
Repost it, Chris Garby, if you can.
Let's see. I see Eric Garcia, by the way. That's our producer, 702 Vegas. Sonic, the Wrench, 602 Phoenix, Arizona. He's now done with the meeting. There's Daniel G., who we're going to meet, Daniel G. and Mrs. Daniel G. at the show. 989. Sorry you're late.
Yeah, if you guys have it, like copy and paste it because I can't find it. There's too many. There's just too many today.
Chat's starting to really flow. Like on the days of the show when there's a lot of people in there, it's fast. It's hard to keep track of. I'm going to have to get somebody to keep track of it. I want to shout out Papa, Grandpap, and Grandma Daniel G. We're bringing in the grandparents. What is this? Let's see. Ross Randall from Chris Garby, 519, London, Ontario, Canada, doing my last day of chemotherapy, and BVB is a big part of me getting better as I watch this show every day, and it brings me nothing but smiles. I got choked up just reading that. I just got choked up reading that, Chris Garby. Anything we can do to help you. Brother Doug had it, rang the bell, and he's listened to my stuff for a long, long time, but he gives me crap for it. I had something different for my favorite thing about today, but I think that one might have trumped it. That was great. Wow. Thank you. Woo!
We're thinking about you, man. And seriously, reach out. Anything you can do, anything we can do for you, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll try to help you in any way we can.
Great.
So,
wow.
Thank you for sharing that. But hopefully everything's gone well. Your last round. Hopefully you're getting some news. Our guy John Kincaid beat it 3 times. Right. So it can be done. So hopefully you can, as we say, fuck cancer. Hopefully you can kick that in the ass. All right, let's rip through some games here. Game 3, New York, Indiana, 7. Total's coming down again, 222. Dave, what are they doing? Why did they bet in the under? Like what are we doing?
They're going to be right.
They're going to be right. When? Because Indiana's one of the best over teams in the entire NBA. At home.
Get it.
This number, I keep going. Sure. Keep betting the under.
Yeah. Let them
get it.
But again, that's the books. That's the book's motive. Set it at the top.
This is too high.
Let them bet under.
This is too heavy. 7? I don't like this.
Oh, sidewise?
Yeah.
Indiana's winning.
By how much?
What? 5, 6, 7, 8?
Okay.
Right? It's going to fall right around. A double-digit win by Indiana would be pretty surprising. But no Otani. Do we know the full injury status? He's
He's
out.
not playing. Hamstring. He's not going to play. Got a hamstring problem.
Right. Anunoby
No.
is out. Thank you,
Yeah.
LL.
Hamstring. He's not playing. And it's the number tells you he's not playing.
New York has 6 players. If he's out,
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. That's all they play. That's all he plays. It's all Tibbs plays. It's 6 guys.
blowout.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
Over.
Is that what that means? Wow.
Over. Denver, Minnesota, 3.5. Again, I disagree with the total going up. This is an under.
This is last night. This is the same thing as last night with Dallas and OKC. The team that looks better, has been better twice, is at home against an older, they're the defending freaking champs.
Yep.
It's bet Denver on a money line, which if you're going to do now, you're late. You're late.
Mm-hmm.
Or Minnesota to win and cover. It's one or the other.
Down
Do
3-0.
you have a strong opinion?
Under. That's it.
Total only, yeah.
Total only. Under.
I don't know. I would think under would be the play. But if this isn't better to book it, I think I would book it if you're going to bet under.
I did.
But I don't know. I really don't know. I
Okay.
think Denver wakes up tonight punch drunk. They have to. Series is over.
I got nothing on this game.
Yep.
Nothing
Very
but
difficult.
nothing but this.
Oh, Venom?
And
Boxing?
beat the fuck out of them. I don't care what they had. I don't care what the score is today. Just beat the fuck out of the Panthers. Drop the gloves in the first 10. I want dropping of gloves in the first 10 minutes. I want the Bruins to beat the living shit out of them. I don't care if they win or lose tonight. Just beat their ass.
You want a piece of them?
Oh, I think the Bruins are coming out violent tonight. They may
Because
lose.
they didn't do it enough at the end of the last game?
That's the point. They're going to continue it on. Pasta set the tone. This team's coming for blood tonight. I don't think they win or lose. I don't know. They're coming for blood. They're coming for their throats tonight. I can't wait. This game's going to be awesome.
Can't wait for this game.
Do you know where I'm going to be?
Yeah, the Justin Timberlake concert.
Like this. Like this.
Do not look at your phone. Do not record the game and watch it later. Do not look at your phone one time when you're out with her tonight. The game can wait. Do not. Listen.
They're from New
You're
Hampshire.
back in the ring here.
They're Bruins fans too.
Focus.
They're
Keep your
Bruins fans
hands up.
too.
Protect yourself at all times. Do not get distracted. Stay focused. Please.
I gotta watch the Bruins. It's a playoff.
You will watch the game later.
It's gonna be so bad.
You will watch. Listen. You can't. This is not. You're not. Don't check that score once. Turn that
I'm
flash
gonna
score
check the
app
score a
off
million
on
times.
your phone.
There's
Turn
no-
the flash score app
No,
off.
I'm gonna have it on my
You
watch.
jag off. You're
It's-
gonna be looking. She's gonna be looking. You're looking at your watch because you're not enjoying the show.
Yes.
Do not turn that app off tonight on your
No
phone.
way. Absolutely
Do
not.
not look
No
at
way.
that app.
No way. We're watching the game.
Women weaken legs.
I'm watching the game. In some form or fashion, I'm watching the game. How? I don't know. Either on my phone or on the app, on the Flash Score app, and I'm going to be following the game tonight.
Game on your phone.
Edmonton, Vancouver. Why is this 6? What are we doing?
Ain't nobody got the cool yawns to make it 6.5.
All right.
They ain't got the stones. They don't want to do it. 6 over a quarter, 6 over 30. There's one place that has 6.5. I bet
Okay.
Gucci has 6.5 too. Just guessing. What is this? Just rinse, repeat, over? Yeah.
For me, yeah. It's a great push percentage.
I had so
4-2
much
final.
fun watching this. I got so excited watching this game the other night that I actually put Sports Grid on my phone so I could watch Gabe and Cam because Gabe is in Vancouver.
Right.
And listen, I got a little bit of FOMO with the Knights being out of it here, and the Penguins ain't been in it in a while. Bruins playoff everything. Not tonight for P-Roll. Just JT, baby.
Didn't know.
Bring sexy back.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Record the game. Record the
She's
game.
probably watching the show right now, by the way, but whatever.
I'm a big fan of her. This is
I
great.
know.
Watch the show. Watch the game tonight, afterward. Edmonton's winning. Is she texting you right now?
No.
Oh.
I was reading what's the show after getting caught at the concert watching the game. It's gonna be a lot. gonna get caught watching the game. It's minus 10,000. I have the Bruins game on at some point during the concert. I'm telling you right now.
Not
Minus 10,000. It's gonna be.
You're not.
It really. I'm just telling you.
It can wait.
What can wait? The Bruins
game.
We'll
she
see.
needs 2 hours undivided attention at the concert. You and JT and her, please. The best thing, I mean, like the long shot that will happen was that, if something, if you get bored or whatever, she goes, all right, you know what? Let's go watch the Bruins game.
There's no way. There's no way that's happening. There's
She's a hockey mom.
She is, but there's no way
She
that's
might
happening.
like it.
There's no way. Sorry, no, there's absolutely no way. Like, we're going to the concert. It's been planned for literally months. So, like, no,
Okay.
This was decided in like February.
So, guys in the chat, you guys have hung around long enough. We got a nice crowd. And again, thank you for doing so. Who wins this hockey game tonight? Just type it in there. EDMVAN. Who wins?
It's late, Chef Benny. The concert doesn't start. He doesn't come on until 8:30 Pacific.
Oh.
Bruins game will be done.
Oh. So what's the problem?
I got dinner beforehand.
That's on you. You did that. You did that.
Yep.
Yeah. Turn that Flash Score app off and turn that phone off. Enjoy dinner.
I'm going. I picked a restaurant that I should have picked a sports bar.
You schmuck.
But they wanted to go to a good place. So, we're going
Did you go to that dark place last night?
Yeah.
Whisper
awesome.
place?
So good. It's phenomenal.
Was it?
It was awesome. And right outside, it was so strange because there was like I got people here, Ross. I can't cook her dinner. I got a couple. We're going with another couple from New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So, oh wow. JT couldn't sell it out. A bunch of ushers were told they weren't needed for tonight. JT didn't sell out T-Mobile Arena. Surprising. Yeah, Bavette's is pretty good. We're not going to the Strip though. I can't go eating dinner. I ate dinner on the Strip. Oh, I think it's downtown, not the Strip. But I ate dinner last night in downtown. We're gonna eat in Summerlin tonight because like we're taking her friends who are in town. The couple that's here, we're taking them to Red Rock after the show's over. So we're gonna drive them through Red Rock, show them the whole thing. So they're interested to see the national park.
Night?
No, today at like 2:30.
Oh, okay.
Then we're going to dinner at 6. So I guess I can watch. I'm gonna be able to watch. If I could do, like, I can speed them through Red Rock.
We should pregame at the Red Rock, in the sports bar.
No, because they want to get ready. They have to get ready. So we're coming back to the house and they can shower and changing, and the girls can get ready.
That's perfect time to watch the game.
That's when I'm going to watch the game.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
That's when I'm going to watch the game. So, yeah. So me and the other guy, the husband, will hang out and watch the game.
This is the summer berry refresher from Starbucks today. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Some summer drink, and then there's water. I always have a 2-team parlay, both every day, because I'm, trying to get my ass in shape. And
there we go.
Says you got to keep drinking that water. I drink the water every day, trying to stay healthy, young,
very true.
All that other stuff.
Time for better to. New York, Indiana over 222.
Bet.
This number is going down.
They're doing it again. I mean, if this ends up being a blowout because of the short bench for the Knicks, it ain't getting over.
Yeah,
it ain't getting over.
Vancouver, Edmonton over 6.
Bet. The books need under.
Yep.
But books lose too. Just because you're on the book side don't mean you're going to win.
Correct. And then I'm on the under for Denver, Minnesota.
This one I'll book.
You can get a better number at 205.5 right now.
Yeah.
I got 204. They're betting it over. I don't get it. Fine, bet over.
Yeah.
And then finally, 3-team chalk road favorites.
What did you do here?
Atlanta, LA, Texas. You have really Morton against the Mets, Glasnow against the Padres, and Gray against the Rockies.
Oh, man. This ain't hitting. I'm booking this.
Woo! Who misses? Ain't the Dodgers.
No?
Mets are the only one I'm worried about.
It's Mets first.
But it's Charlie Morton. Morton's been he kills the Mets.
Great.
He kills the Mets. Great. So,
but in order of worry, for me, looking at this right now, I just pulled up my baseball screen. I'd be worried about the Braves first with the Mets beating them. I'd be worried about the Dodgers second with the Padres beating them, catching Glass now only because the total's so low. They could not hit tonight.
Okay, sure.
I think Texas is beating Colorado.
Gray's been unbelievable.
Yeah, he's been excellent.
So, here we go.
We'll do it like we did yesterday. Bet or book at Kansas City money line against the Angels.
Who's pitching?
Marsh against Canning.
Who's favored?
-115 on the Royals today.
Angels.
You like Angels today?
Yeah. I love the front three pitchers for the Royals, but I don't like the back end.
You don't like the back end?
Of the rotation.
Context. I like the back end. Just saying. Rim protector.
Oh, wait, no, you weren't
like
sleeping.
Royals.
Hold on. I bet two of these. I forgot. I bet another one. Which team did I take out? Hold on.
What, you did another parlay?
Yeah, I did two. I did two. Hold on.
You're all loose. You were out late last night.
Oh yeah, I bet it at the bar. Oh yeah. He's right. It's right. I bet another one. I have Atlanta in there, but I also put the Phillies in there. I have a second one too with the Phillies.
Oh, the Phillies is Suarez, or
Yes.
they're beating Miami.
Yeah, so I've got it with Philly too.
Four-gamer, those four?
No.
Oh.
I added. I said if you wanted to add Atlanta, I do have a 4-gamer. I did add it with myself. I have a 4-teamer with Atlanta, but this is a yeah. I think I got the juice wrong on it. It's plus 298, not 89.
Surprise! You're terrible with the math.
I'm terrible with the math. I get a lot going on.
That's an understatement. Are you done grading?
Fine. How about this? No, God, no. Philly Sunday's going to suck. Sunday night, I'm going to be up to like 2 in the morning. Great to do on Monday. I'm done with 5. I got 5 of them done, but I got a lot of work to do.
Oh my God.
Philly, Dodgers, Texas. How about this?
I told you I'm worried about the Dodgers a little bit, but I like Philly's winning and Texas is winning.
So there you go.
Mine a third. There you go.
Take out the Dodgers. How about that? Interesting.
Tampa live home dog in baseball today against the Yankees.
Really? I can't see it. It scares the hell out of me.
Milwaukee short favored against St. Louis. That line's just wrong. Just a couple baseball zingers for you.
Super chats. Gio the WAP. I don't know what you wrote, my friend, but I appreciate it.
Blank. Just send us a 20.
I appreciate it. Don't know what it is.
I love Gio. Thank you, Gio.
JPC, happy Roll Call Friday. Bruins and the under or the side. Bruins plus 1.5, under 6.5. Bruins plus
2.5.
2.5, under 6.5 is -120.
-120?
Bruins plus 1.5, under 7.5 is -150. I will play them all in some fashion. Probably parlay with Edmonton and Vancouver, both teams to score 2 goals plus.
That's very inventive, JPC to 4th. I like that.
How about that? Yeah, I very much like the Bruins plus 1.5 and under 7.5 play, though. I do like that at -150. It's expensive, but I can't see 8 goals being scored between the Bruins and the Panthers tonight in Boston. That would be surprising. Bruins, that building is going to be on fire tonight. I cannot wait to watch the first period.
Oh, it's going to be great.
And then Mikey, at my oldest, Felix's graduation from ODU. Always forward, never straight. Enjoy every moment. It won't ever happen again. Amen, Mikey. Amen. Appreciate you, friend. And congratulations to the little one. That's awesome. Awesome to see him graduate.
Fantastic.
Favorite thing about today is what?
Well, I mean, it's Garby fighting the chemo and us being there with him and him getting relief from watching us or listening to us and people, complete strangers in the chat, wishing him well. That was, I mean, that kind of trumped the one I had, but the one I had was this. Got an email this morning and a text about some other things, and I had to go for a walk real quick just to kind of gather my thoughts. And you didn't answer the phone because you were still sleeping because you had a late night. Because anytime I have to ask something, you're my first call.
Thank you.
And you weren't there, so I go walk around the park over there by my house, and my neighbors are taking their kids to school. a dad and a mom and the two girls. They got two daughters. He's a girl dad too.
Mhm.
I walk out and he goes, well, first the mom sees me and the girls see me. The girls are like, hi, Dave. Hi, Mr. Dave. And then the mom sees me and says, heard you talking shit about the White Sox.
Oh, no.
I'm like, hey, what? Good morning. And then the husband comes out and goes, yeah, that was actually pretty funny. You guys were talking about the White Sox and all this other stuff. And the show's been great. You guys are killing it. I really enjoy the show. I just wanted to let you know. He
That's
drives
cool.
back and forth to the base at night.
Good.
He's a pilot. And he listens to the show the next day. Like he'll listen to today's show tonight coming back from the base after his shift and all this other stuff. But I told him we were going to Chicago, and he was as excited as we are about going to Chicago because
Nice.
that's where he's from. Like he's got a lot of people still back there.
Mm.
But it was awesome to get accosted about the show at 8:30 this morning from a neighbor who I know watches and dials in or listens to it, driving to and from. But when the wife goes talking shit about the White Sox, like they stink. I can't help it. I can't help it.
Very
It
much
was
so.
great. That was my favorite thing about today.
My favorite thing about today, I want to end the show and end the day with a comment from the YouTube channel that you guys can go on the show. Yesterday, we hit the number 9, went over your projected number of 8.
Oh,
hey,
comment.
Kylie, come on. Come on.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the Rangers. Kylie, seriously.
Where
really?
are you?
Again?
You're a
She's
Vegas
in New Jersey.
kid, Kai. You're a Vegas kid. Hold your true. Hold to your true.
She's a Ranger fan now.
Don't let the New York corruption get into the blood.
Well, you know why? She explained this to me yesterday. I got to talk to her briefly.
Yep.
Her teammate is a Devils fan.
All right. So
So she's adopted the Rangers
to make fun of her teammate?
to kind of give Mac a little bit of because Mac hates the Rangers. So Kylie and Mac are battery partners, pitcher, catcher, all this other stuff.
Okay.
So they're close. So she's like, the Devils stink. In fact, the Rangers are going to win a Stanley Cup. Kai, you didn't tell me. I didn't put all them bets in. I would have done it.
Yeah. D Stout from our Midwest friend said, guys, here's a question about the $100 ticket to win $1.7 million. How do we know if this guy hasn't hedged already? Maybe he's in the hole already, 100,000, because he thought the Niners were going to win the Super Bowl. At that point, he's already in debt and only breaking even with $100. Just some food for thought. Guys, great show today. Just getting caught up now. Been missing the live shows lately, but us farmers have the world to feed, and Mother Nature doesn't work around our schedule, only hers. And I was like, from my brother, who's a farmer, D Stout, I hear you, my friend. That's a pretty accurate conversation. My brother is at the mercy of Mother Nature every single day, just like you guys in the farmlands are, who work the land and make all the great food for us to eat around the country, California, Texas, in the Midwest, Omaha, and everything, Iowa, and everything else. It's in my family, so I can completely and totally agree. I'm sending my daughter to my brother's farm this summer to go work. We're gonna make a little farmer out of my daughter and make her go. And my brother will not take it easy on my 9-year-old. It's be a nice little come back to Vegas experience.
You got the dates for that yet? Because I might send little.
Oh my,
Kendall,
It'll be in July.
Together.
It'll be in July.
Really?
They're going out there. Yeah, they're going to my brother's farm to go work for 3 days. So some point in July. I don't know exactly which dates, but I'll tell you. Gotta get her hands dirty, get her in the humidity, get the bugs on her. It'll be great. She'll go back a different kid here in Vegas.
Sounds like a great idea. I might send all 3. Give your brother some workhorses.
I'd love to just be there to watch you tell Kelsey she's going to Western Massachusetts.
Listen, I have to. I'll publicly say it right now on the show real quick.
Yeah.
She had finals week this week.
Correct.
I had no idea. She was very stressed about the finals.
Yes.
About the different things. I found out that's why this week I was incommunicado. And she passed everything with A's and B's.
Hey, good job.
She had another good semester.
Nice.
We had an actual communication yesterday.
Good.
And it was a reminder as a dad, even as a dad, you don't know what anyone else is going through. And maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they're stressed.
Amen.
especially your kids. So
Amen.
I apologize, Kels.
That's awesome.
I get it.
The fact that Ross Fennell knows my brother's farm, that's pretty damn cool.
I love his crops.
Yeah. I mean, he runs a CSA, so you can go out there and he's, Mountain View Farms in Western Mass, East Hampton, Massachusetts. That's my brother's farm, him and his wife, Liz. So if you have
I love his crops on a t-shirt.
Guys, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. I'm sure I'll have something on my Instagram from Justin Timberlake if you guys want to follow along. Go Bruins. He's Dave. I'm Matt.
I'll be on Sports Grid as well with Matt tonight.
No me.
Dane Martinez. It's going to be a little bit different flavor.
Yeah, no me tomorrow either. I'm off tomorrow. No me and Ranieri on Saturday.
A lot of things by this whole
Sorry.
week.
I'm back next Saturday, but I'm off next Friday as well because we're going to be in Chicago. So I can't believe we're going to be in Chicago. And then the following weekend, I'm not going to be there either because I'm going to be in New Hampshire. So whole mess is the maze a mess. Go Bruins. Back on Monday.
Rim